I gotta turn those lights on too.
Oh, let's cave in there back.
Let me turn these lights on. There's some light. Hello, T. Hello, Tanya. Ellen. Tanya, you just came home from work, maybe? How's work going, Tanya? I'm just getting set up here. I gotta come to my own live stream in YouTube over here. Brian Parento, what's up, buddy? I'm gonna hey Daniel Berry. Uh-oh. Let me post this link. Mm-hmm. Open another tab. What's up, Kevin? Oh, I'm just reading here a bit. Yes, work is good. You just got home. Okay, T. Sorry. I'm just getting a little bit behind here. Trying to get set up. Trying to look at a few things. Let me go look at this. Oh, I see that. There we go. So that'll be that. Good morning, Nobby. How you doing? Nobby, it's 3 in the morning. 3:30 in the morning for you, Nobby. You're up early every time, right? No worries. Okay, work goes good. Okay. Retired Beard. What's up, Beard? How you doing, buddy? Now look, the reason I'm looking this way is because I read the chat down here. You know what I'm talking about? Because that's where I type. I don't do much up here on this device. I did post my panel link. If anybody is feeling inclined. Hello, Stinky. The link's in the panel, Stinky. The link's in the chat, Stinky. Okay, Ellen. Thank you for stopping by. You're always welcome here, Ellen. Brian takes a nap before he takes a nap. I'm gonna post that, Brian. Absolutely. Oh, look who it is. Sorry. You have to come back under your real name because we don't have serial killers in my chat. That's just what it is. So try a different name. That's all. Someone who's not a serial killer. Or maybe use the name that we all know you by. You probably already modded, right? That would be a good option too, Mr. Union Park, whoever you are there. But thanks for coming by. So my Wi-Fi is looking funny here too. What's up, Porch Man? How you doing? Tia, you making fun of me? This looks like Too Tall Rob. Let's see. Looks like him. Got sunglasses on his beagle or some kind of a hound. Rob, say something. Okay. We'll try again. Oh, there he is. Okay.
Bart,
I'm just worried, Rob, because I get
hey, how you doing?
I get issues. Oh, I'm good. I get issues sometimes. People come up under names that I know, and then they shit bomb me or something. You know what I mean? So I've got to be a little careful. That's all.
Yeah, I know.
Rob, how are you?
Been there, done that. I think I got a couple of T-shirts from that.
Yeah, probably.
You know, been there,
Beard,
did that.
where
Even
did you
got
get
the
paid,
T-shirt.
Beard?
What happened?
Yeah, you got the T-shirt. I'm just reading what Beard is saying. Came up, you know.
Well, I was trying to figure out what you were
Okay,
saying, but you're okay. Fuck, I'm confused.
I'm sorry. Here, I'll post it. I'll post what Beard said. That's what he said. You can read that.
I can't. No, I can't read
posted,
that. I'm on my telephone.
Yeah, but I posted that. You should see it on your screen.
Oh, I can see it. I can't read it. My visual
he said, "What the
impairments,
fuck is
that's
up
too
with
fucking
you?"
small for me
This
to read.
This is what he said. He said, "What the fuck is up with serial killers? I had this Jeffrey Dahmer come up. You spelled it wrong. Don't care to spell it right." So yeah.
I'll tell you what. You should have seen that box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch I killed this morning.
Oh yeah, well, I've seen a lot of serial killers in chat in the last week or two. Surprising. Ed Gaines, Ted Bundy, Jeffrey Dahmer, people like that.
Last week, I killed a Captain Crunch.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, you're a serial killer of a different kind, Too Tall. That's a different kind of serial killer, right?
I mean, there's killing and there's serial killers, and then there's killing a box of cereal.
Mm-hmm. I actually have a piece of artwork by Brian. I have a piece of artwork by Brian Parento, which is titled "Serial Killers."
I'm trying to kill.
Yeah,
I was
that'll, yeah,
saying,
there you
right
go.
now I'm trying to kill this little bag of bud. Got
Kill
some
that
goody
bag of
goods
bud.
tonight. Damn it. Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, I just look at this
Hey, Greg
bar.
Luckybird.
Dude.
Good evening.
I got two beautiful skunks that showed up for a snack tonight.
Hmm. What I'm going to
One's
do
got
here
a
in a
whole
few
bunch
minutes.
of white of it. It's even got a white stripe on its tail. I ain't never seen that. I've seen, never seen a black and white skunk tail.
What I'm going to do when I'm done my cigarette, I'm going to go downstairs and grab a piece of artwork that our friend Brian Parento, our friend out in Washington, drew. And I'm going to show it because what the hell?
Well, what the hell?
Yeah, because it's titled Serial Killer.
Hey,
That's why.
Doug, while you're up, could you grab me a sandwich?
How about meatloaf on rye? I could do that.
Have you got white?
I don't have white bread, man. I have
Sourdough?
rye bread, and I have Thomas's English muffins. That's what I have. I don't buy white bread. I buy rye bread. I buy wheat bread. I just don't buy white bread.
I'll just
It's not
have
that
the
I'm
meat.
prejudiced.
I'll
It's
just
not
have
that
the
I'm
meat.
prejudiced or anything. It's just that there's nothing to the white bread. There's nothing to it. It's like you can ball it up the size of a marble. It's like it's like, yeah, meatloaf on rye. That's what I had. Absolutely, Tony. I can do that.
No, I was saying I'll just have the meatloaf with a side of mashed potatoes and gravy then.
How about potato salad?
Hi.
Even
Hello,
better.
hello, T. Kev, I'm out of beer. I don't have no beer in my fridge. I'd be drinking a beer if I had one, but I don't got none.
I didn't know you like
so,
rye bread.
I do. I love rye bread.
That was
How is
so
work
funny.
going, T?
Work is going well. I mean, yes, I'm new, but today actually time flew by. I mean, it was such a fun day, and it was great.
Good, good. I'm sorry, 212. What were you saying?
I was saying the other night, a friend of mine's daughter came over and helped me with some stuff, and I gave her supper, and then I was giving her a ride home afterwards. Well, we was out here having dessert and feeding the critters and shit, and then it got time to leave. She stepped down the porch and sat there and pet the raccoons and stepped down the porch, startled a skunk that was out there, and she got sprayed.
Oh, that sucks. You don't want to get skunked, man.
What sucks was I had to give her a pair of my boxer shorts and a t-shirt so she had something to wear home. But I had to give her a ride home in my Dodge Dakota that has fabric interior.
But wait, why didn't you put her in the bed? In the bed of the truck. Put her in the bed of the truck. No?
She wasn't having that. No.
No? Damn.
No.
Dude, my dog got skunked a couple
truck.
years ago. We wouldn't let the dog in the fucking house. We left the dog outside for like 3 days.
Oh.
Thankfully, it got. I'll tell you what.
Reno?
Now,
when my dog got skunked, we would not let her in the house.
Well, what I'm saying is, Doug, think about this. Next time you're out, look at how much money the fella spends in tequila trying to get a girl to take her clothes off, right? Just take her for a walk in the park and get her sprayed by a skunk. Boom, no problem.
Listen, we got skunk lives under our barn. The skunk's out there. He might be there now. It's late in the season for the skunk, though. But yeah, we have skunk lives on our property.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I had some skunks been showing up. I got this one skunk. It's got the stripe comes down the side. This stripe goes through the son of a bitch's tail, so you got a black and white tail. That's the first time I've ever seen that. Usually, skunk's tail is black. And I was like, this one's kind of rare, I got some
Yes,
video of
most
him.
skunks have a black tail.
Mm.
I'm glad
Mm-hmm.
I got a zoom lens with that new camera I got. Yeah, hey, we got baby raccoon down here coming up. Hey, little buddy, you gonna come up here and say hi?
Mhm.
Come here and give me a fist bump, and I'll get you a cookie. You like who's the guest to come up? What's your name?
Me?
That's
Yeah, you.
Tanya.
Tanya. Yeah.
Oh, hi, Don.
Tanyushka.
Yeah, he's talking to you, Tanya.
Mm-hmm. Yes, Rob.
You're from Germany. You're from Germany, I suspect.
No, the other one who's in the chat right now, she's from Germany. I'm from Finland.
Oh, goodness. Were you
Hmm
roommates or something?
No, we're just the namesake. We have the same exact name. So I'm Tanyushka because I can't be Tanya because we would be mixed up all the time.
Or are
Yeah.
you talking split personalities?
There's a woman in the chat here. Hey, hello, gal pal. Thanks for coming by. The skunks.
I'm talking
I
about the
haven't seen
girl.
the skunks since like July.
I'm talking about the girl here on the panel I'm talking to. I don't know about whoever in the chat. I can't read.
I got it. Well,
Okay. Well, I'm
Tanjuska
from
here.
Finland.
Tanjuska here is from Finland, and
Okay.
she's in the United States. She's in the United States now, and she's working.
Mm-hmm.
Goodness, why would you want to do that? Come to
Because we all
America.
need money, right? Living is expensive.
Well, I mean, it gets a
There's
little
more
better if
reason than
you
that.
adjust the way you're living. Hey, little
There's more
buddy. Go
reason.
say
There's
hi to
more
YouTube.
reasons than that.
Say hi, everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here
Get
you
you a
go.
snacky snack on. Say hi. Hi, everybody. Rob's got all the snacks. You go peekaboo. And look here, I got the cookie up here. See the cookie?
He's hiding from you.
So cute.
Playing peekaboo. I see you.
I told you
see
about our
you.
neighbor, right? Didn't I, Rob? When we were young, we had a
Now,
neighbor up
what
the road.
neighbor?
We were kids. When we were
Is
kids,
she
we had a
cute?
neighbor up the road about 3 or 4 houses up the road, and she would feed the raccoons on her porch at night. She would feed them kind of like you do, but she would have like a dozen raccoons or more coming around, right? All of the neighbors
Yeah.
in the community were upset about it. They didn't want them raccoons. They didn't like it at all. And I think that they took steps to eradicate the raccoons. Like they shot them with a
Yeah.
22, something like that. Yeah.
So I want to say
That's
hi,
That's
terrible.
Kevin,
what I
and
believe.
hi,
Listen, let me run downstairs and get.
Okay.
Sorry, T. What?
No, I wanted to say hi
What
to
was that?
Kevin and STB. Siberian Cowbell.
Yep, they're in the chat. I'll be right back.
Yeah, yeah.
That's terrible. I wonder if they used the raccoons and made soup, and made hats and stuff, or they just kill them and waste them. That's terrible.
Mm.
I've got 3 baby mama. I've got 3 female raccoons with babies right now. I've got 18 baby raccoons.
Oh, that's nice.
Plus probably about a dozen adult and juveniles. So about 30 well, you got damn near 20 babies, and I got about 15 adult raccoons. I guess you could say 15
Oh,
to
wow.
20. Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah. I don't know if you can see. I'll trigger the light. But I've got a couple of swimming pools out here in the yard.
Oh,
And
very nice.
one's full of I got a little ball pit and table and chairs and a little water
Mhm.
fountain and a slide and a swimming pool, a little donkey car. There's my
Mm.
stuff. My
Awesome.
Lincoln, my truck, my camper, my minivan, another minivan, another truck. I got some stuff.
Ducky, did you run a
Get
record?
ready.
That was quick.
This
Gonna
is what I got.
think I'm about ready to have a yard sale and get rid of a bunch of this stuff.
There you go. You see that?
Serial killer. I like that.
What do you think? What do you think of that?
That's all right.
My friend from chat lives out in Washington State. Do that. So I take care of. Hello, Essie. What's up? Hello, Faye. SA is Billy. Okay. Why don't you use your regular account? I don't, you're here under someone else's name. I'm not sure how I feel about that. If you come in as Billy, I'll mod you. And if this is not,
if you don't know how you feel about it, I suggest wearing some gloves.
yeah, there you go. Because I don't want to have you modded as someone else. It's just kind of,
Well,
You know what
now
he told me at work, Doug?
Now, Doug,
change
I
your
do
name.
have
Yeah,
3
change your name,
channels.
please. Because I'm not trying to fuck with SA. You know what I mean? SA's a friend of mine. I've known her in chat for years. I'm not trying to fuck around like that. Dill, what's up, Dill Hole?
Yeah. But no, Doug, I've got 3 channels out there on the YouTube.
Yeah, 3 channels?
Yeah.
I have this one channel. I don't have other channels.
Yeah, there's the regular Too Tall Rob. There's Too Tall Rob Live. And the other one is my drone channel, and that's called The Battered Aviator.
Mm-hmm.
The Battered Aviator. And do you ever use those channels? Should I be subbing to them?
If you want to.
Well, I'm subbed to
Hi,
you. Why
Chewy.
wouldn't I sub to your other channels? I'm gonna look it up. The Battered Aviator.
I mean, if it sucks balls, I wouldn't subscribe to it. You know what I'm saying? Huh?
Are you a pilot? There you are. I see you.
Well, my buddy Tony with the jet airplane, this last trip, he picked up a jacket. I was wondering why he was asking me what size of coat I wear or something. Well, he got me a jacket so that I could wear sometimes when we're transporting passengers. I look like a member of the crew now.
Okay.
The crew on his plane, they have a jacket they wear, and they they can wear dress slacks or blue jeans and a nice shirt.
Mm-hmm.
They just got to put up with me and my t-shirts, but that's all right.
Yeah, Billy, I'll give you a link. There's a link, Billy.
Yeah. I got a buddy of mine. He just bought his 3rd jet airplane. It's an 18-passenger Falcon 900. He's been bouncing me around in the friendly skies for a little bit. We just got back from New York last weekend. He took me up there he had a charter, and I went along with him, and he took me to explore the city of the cheesecake and the pizza pie.
Okay.
I'm like, hell
so
yeah,
Billy, I unmodded the essay. I'm gonna bring you up. I'll bring Chewy up. I unmodded the other account, essay, because I don't want to. I don't want to fuck.
Good. I changed it before. That's my original account. That account right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's my oldest account. Yeah, that's my original account right there.
I can't help but notice that I saw some shit in chat. They talked about you had your channel knocked down, but you put it back up again, right?
Yeah, I'm live right now. It went right. I did the appeal thing. I typed a little message to him. It didn't really say why. I don't know if it was the handle I had with what's his name there, Wiggins Assassin.
That may be it. You see, that may be enough to shut them down, right? They don't want to hear that.
Somebody reported me. They're trying to get me taken down, Doug.
I
That's what
Okay,
they're
that's
can't do it.
expected. I mean, that's hello, Chewy.
Censorship's a
Billy, that's par
motherfucker,
for
ain't it?
course, though, right? You understand that a lot of people are going to be reporting you, right?
They are. Hey, Too Tall. It's nice to see you. I remember you from a long time ago. I seen you before.
Mm-hmm.
Who's that?
Billy Hayden.
That's Billy Hayden.
Okay.
Hi, Chewy. Chewy. Hi, Chewy.
Yeah.
How's Chewy?
Do you
How's
know
my
anybody?
friend Chewy? We're becoming friends,
Do
Doug.
you know
Chewy and I.
anybody named Michael Hayden?
Yeah, I try to get up on your panel and you keep pretending that I keep dropping off. Yeah, right.
I didn't do
Yeah.
that,
Do you
Chewy.
know
Yes,
a
Come
you
Michael
on,
Really?
did.
Chewy. Come
You
on,
don't want to
Chewy.
confront me,
I'll get him, Rob.
but you can't
Billy?
ban me here. You
Rob wants to
can't
know
find
if
me
you know.
out here, Billy.
Hang on a minute.
Billy times everybody out.
Billy, do
Yeah,
you know a Michael Hayden?
there's a Michael Hayden in the military. I don't know if he's involved with politics. I know the VA
No.
in Arizona
Well,
is named
anyway.
after a Hayden.
Okay. Yeah. No. I get the one I'm talking about. He got killed in like 84, I guess.
Yeah.
He got killed. He was an undercover narc that got me busted.
Oh, I
Me
don't
and 33 other, me and 33 other motherfuckers, or no, 63. Excuse me.
You went down with
1980.
63 people, Rob? Holy fuck.
Wow.
Yeah, big
It wasn't
drug
around here. There's a lot of Haydens. There's a lot of
There's a
us.
lot
This
of
was
hate.
the big
Yeah.
drug bust. This was one of the big drug busts back in the 80s
Yeah.
during the war on drugs. You think they give me a prisoner of war medal, on the paycheck? No, I survived the fucking prisoner of war on drugs.
The war on drugs. Prisoner of the war on drugs. Yeah.
Is
Okay.
that a bong
Yeah.
you're holding
Hello,
on to? Too tall? It looks like a
Let
bong.
me ask you a question, Rob. What were
It's
the
a
drugs
vase.
that you guys were busted for?
Oh, I got
Was it
busted
just pot?
for helping my. I got busted for just helping my friend get some pot. Although he did ask me if I could get him some
Getting pot.
cocaine, and I had a friend, and I got him there was one. I got 33 counts of sales, and one of them was for cocaine.
Yeah.
Nah, that's not good. Cocaine's
that's
not
not-
good. Class A felony.
Yeah, back in the
Yeah.
80s.
Pete?
And if they think you're selling, they'll go after you. They want to get you for distributing.
That's
My
what they
brother
had
went to
before.
prison for
They had
selling
an
acid
undercover
at a
cop.
head shop.
Hey, back in the day, this undercover cop became one of my friends, and he always asked me, "Boy, that's a good shit we're smoking, Rob. Can you get me a bag of that?" Well, give me your money, and I'll see you tomorrow night down at the bar, right? Booty boom, booty boom. Here's your dope. Oh, here's a little pinch. Thank you much. Year and a half later, fucking cops at my fucking door, fucking 33 felonies after my ass.
Well, that's what you get for making friends with an I mean, is that not entrapment? Isn't there laws about they can't solicit you,
Well,
you have to solicit them?
No. Figure this. Let's set the tone here. I met up with this guy in a bar while I'm getting drunk, and while I'm probably already high as well. During a depressive mode when my father had passed. But my friend is asking me to help him get some weed. He's giving me his money. I'll see you tomorrow night.
I mean, that's classic entrapment, right? Didn't we determine that with
Hang on a minute. Now, Factor in
Lloyd, good to see you.
entrapment,
Thanks for
yes.
coming.
Factor in entrapment, but don't forget diminished capacities of your entrapping me. Yeah. Oh, let's ask a drunk guy to go get us some dope. He ain't thinking straight to begin with. And you're going to stick me with a case? I'm diminished capacities. Fuck. Nope. You better fucking take a plea deal and run. You can get 7 years and go, or they fucking jam you up with 33 7 years.
Yeah, jail's not a fun place to be. Jail sucks. I don't want to go to
Stall,
jail.
good to see you, Stall. Thanks for coming. Were you in prison for 7 years, Rob?
On my community page, I think I just posted a video. I come across a new video from the Missouri Penitentiary, the walls. That's where I spent 4 years of my 7 was behind the walls of Missouri Penitentiary for getting my friends some drugs.
Okay.
Yeah. We even had a situation where a man had to die.
Stall, thanks for coming by, man.
I did 11 days.
Say I killed him, but I definitely defended myself.
Hey, Patrick. Hello, Cleo. You did 11 days? The most time I ever spent in jail was overnight. No,
I did 11
I
days.
did 3 days in the tubes in Manhattan. Yeah.
Now,
Yeah,
arrested
that's
for
not
menacing. And then New York State, with their new law, their Safe Gun Act, after I was in jail for 2 days, this man had a DWI in 1994, so they charged me with a felony possession of a weapon.
Now,
I come out of jail after 11 days to be arraigned again, and Stanley Young was going to throw me back in jail. You can't throw me in jail. Oh, it was colorful, Doug. And I pled not guilty. I ain't pleading guilty to this shit. I wanted a trial, and after a period of time, they had to throw the shit out.
They had to throw it out.
But
yeah.
They had to throw it out.
In New York City, they have 72 hours to arraign you. And when I got picked up in the city, I was in the tubes for 72 hours. Well, 71 hours, because they brought me up and arraigned me. And then I was let out and given a fine. But that wasn't jail. That was just waiting to see the judge. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's basically what they did with me. They took me, it was me against the mob where I lived, and I was winning the fight. And one of the people involved is related to the judge. It's his nephew. So, they don't want the trouble. So, I kind of have to do what the judge says. You know what I mean? We all know each other up here, Doug.
Hello, Jen. Jen, thank you for coming. Okay, Spanky, just so you know the rules, Spanky. We don't make disparaging remarks about other people. You got that, Spanky?
I know who Spanky is. That's one of Wiggins' clones, Doug. Just to warn you.
He knows who you are. He knows who you are. So.
Yeah. I see you were live, so I wanted to come up and say hi, Doug. Yeah.
Really.
I'm not reading your chat.
No, I just removed the comment. I didn't toss him.
Oh,
but, I mean,
I'm not reading your chat. I know they're gonna follow me. Yeah, I got all of a sudden my stream got taken down. I'm like, what the hell did I do? Right? And I tried. I went to go back.
Your name was Assassin. I mean, come on.
That's probably that's what I finally. But they didn't give me the reason for it. But then I'm live right now. I went. It went right back up. So I'm live right now. I don't know if
you're live, Billy.
So they didn't last very long. Doug. They're trying.
Yeah, excuse me. Hey, Billy.
Yeah.
Doug, do you remember the story about my first night in jail, Doug?
You told me the story.
Okay, yeah. I think it definitely set the stage of how it all went wrong. I think I kind of set the stage to how it all went wrong, huh? I was 15, Bill. I was 15, and I wound up getting thrown in jail for fighting in public. And the chief of police called my dad. My dad said, just keep him there for the night and let's scare him straight and let him learn a lesson, right? About 2 hours later, guess who they put in the cell next to me? Willie fucking
Oh,
Nelson.
Kenny.
Willie
Get-
Nelson.
Yeah, really?
Hey, Chewy, Tanya, look what I get. Hi, Tanya.
Yeah.
Hi.
So wait a minute. Willie Nelson was arrested for what?
Smoking
Oh,
on
He
the
was
bus.
rolling down the highway dirty.
He was smoking on the bus.
Damn. So you
And
spent a
we were
night in
smoking
jail
in
with
the
Willie
jail
Nelson.
cell,
You
too.
told me that before. I remember that, Rob.
Yeah. And we were smoking in the jail cell too. His pack of Lucky Strikes had a couple of rollies up in there that the police didn't catch when they threw them in. And that was back in the day when you could smoke in jail.
Sky Lady. Lady Sky.
All right, Dougie, I'm not going to stay long. I just wanted to come up and say hi, let you know I'm still alive, and
Yep,
thanks
absolutely, Billy.
for coming up and visit me. Maybe you can come up again sometime.
Sure, I'm happy to. I have no issue with that.
All right, Chewy.
We'll figure that
You're
out.
always welcome at my chat, Chewy. If you want to troll me, you're welcome. You can come.
You know, Billy
can
sure
come
kind of
troll me.
reminds me of Joe Walsh. You know that, Doug?
Joe Walsh, he could be a prick, you know that, right? Joe Walsh. He's
I've
greatest
met
guitar
Joe
player,
a
but
couple times.
he could be a prick.
why?
Yeah.
He just the environment he grew up in. You ever listen to the Eagles?
Of course.
Yeah, he's a
Have I
prick.
ever looked at the Eagles?
Yeah, I'm a big Eagles
I
fan.
don't know the
grew
one
up-
from the other. In the Eagles, Joe Walsh did some solo work, but they all did some solo work.
Right.
I was never
right.
a huge fan of the Eagles. I just wasn't.
Oh, yeah. Well, he was the James Gang at the same time he was playing.
Yeah, the
guy,
James Gang.
you
Joe
can't
Walsh,
take
man.
away his talent. The guy is beautiful on a guitar. Joe Walsh
You
can
find
play.
often that people like that are actually assholes. My good friend, who I've known for years, and I go and I live stream his shows. That guy can be a real jerk when he puts his mind to it. You know what I mean? It's like that's just the way people are, I guess.
Yeah. Right.
He had a serious relationship with Stevie Nicks.
Anyway, be sure to check out my shorts. I've been putting up some fun stuff lately.
Joe
So-
Walsh lives with Stevie Nicks, says Spanky.
Yeah.
Oh, he does. I don't know.
I just
I don't
said
know.
that.
Yeah, you did. Spanky's in the chat repeating it.
Yeah, but he broke up with her because of her drug use. Which
No,
is fun.
Stevie Nicks uses drugs. No fucking way. Come on.
Read about
You're bursting my
that's why
bubble.
he broke up
Chewy, you're
with her.
bursting
Yeah,
my
it's
bubble
a
here.
sad
man.
story.
That
is
that's
a
why
sad
he broke
story.
up with her. She was
Hello,
getting
Lady
fat
Sky.
in.
We got a link. I don't post a link in the top of the chat, Lady Sky, because I like people to ask for it.
Mhm.
Same
It's
here.
better that way. I find it works
Same
better.
here.
There's videos of interviews why he broke up with her, and that's what he says.
Then what they like to do, Doug, is if they see the link, they won't post in your chat, and they can just, they can come to your backstage, and even if you don't let them up or whatever, they can just post a comment in your back chat, because that's what the trolls have been doing to me, especially. Well, I won't say his name.
I'm not worried about comments in the back chat.
Oh,
Nobody sees them but us.
We hear his name too much, okay?
Hello,
That's all you
Dougie.
say.
Who,
You
Randy?
need somebody.
I was going to say Randy.
Hi, Billy.
Maybe Dustin.
Say hello
No,
to
no,
Mary
you have
Bernie.
a name. That's
Hello,
all you
Mary.
do is
Hello, Dougie
That's
Doug.
who I was thinking of.
How are you, Dougie Doug? I hope y'all are doing great.
Hey, Mary.
I'm doing good.
Hey, Chewy. Hello, Billy. Hello, Tanjessica.
Hi,
Hi.
Mary.
How you doing?
Mary, you know 212 Rob, right?
Yeah, he the guy with the raccoons.
He's the guy with
Whenever,
the raccoons. That's right.
yeah, whenever he goes live streaming, there's always raccoons on his porch eating
Mhm.
the cat food or whatever.
Okay, Spanky. Don't be abusive with that.
How are you, Billy?
God, that
Hey,
means
Mary, I'm doing good, Mary. You know, they keep trying, but the chat gods are on my side, Mary.
Ah, they are. Good for them.
Yes, they are. Yeah, my stream went down, but it was only down for. I'm live right now. It come right back up.
everything.
I did the report thing, and I told them I wanted my money back, and they put me right back up.
Billy, do you ever think
I
it
don't-
might be the constant radio?
No, it's not that.
You sure
No,
about
it's not.
that?
It's not the radio broadcast. It's not a
No.
copyright issue.
No, it's not. No, that's not
No?
copyrighted. No, that's not copyrighted.
Okay,
No,
just asking.
Chewy.
A lot of
Chewy,
people
it
were
was the
speculating as
handle.
to why.
It was the handle that I was using for Wiggin. All right, I had my picture in it before. I had Rain's picture in it, and it said Wiggins content, Wiggins assassin. All right, so somebody obviously reported me. One of them, somebody reported me. I don't think they picked that up on yourself that
I
quick.
honestly
Now,
don't
if it
think
was
it
the
was
radio
Charles.
program,
I
I've been
honestly don't
playing.
think it was Charles because he really doesn't give a shit about you, Billy.
No, I don't. Yeah, he does. No,
No,
you know,
he doesn't.
I don't know who
Really.
reported me because they don't tell you who reports you. You know, I don't know
I
who
bet
it
you
is.
get reported every day by dozens of people, Billy. Probably, right?
Yeah, it just, you know, is no big deal. It actually teaches me. I think actually YouTube's protecting my privacy for what's going, because they put me right back up. I did the appeal immediately, and bang, and I looked at my phone and the thing was back. So bang, and now I'm live right now. So I'm getting all the trolls. They're all coming in my chat and just making their snide remarks. You know,
You mean like Chewy? You mean like trolls like Chewy?
I don't care if Chewy does it. Chewy's all
What's
right.
up, Webmaster?
I don't get
Chewy,
to say comments.
Go
He
to channel.
times me out.
Chewy's harmless.
Yeah.
July 10th of this year, Webmaster.
Mm.
You ever been in chat very long? Be a webmaster, have you?
So you got
Just look at the
Labor Day
storyline.
plans, Dougie Doug? You got any
No.
Labor Day plans?
I have no Labor Day plans.
Oh, I
No?
Mhm.
can't wait.
August
They asked
26th.
Oh,
me.
what kind of plans do you have, Chewy?
Oh, I'm gonna go over and spend some time with my son, Tampa.
Oh, cool.
Can't wait. I love going over
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, my family's going to celebrate it on Sunday, so I can't wait either. It's going to be fun.
I imagine a Labor Day. Yeah, it's a new account. I see that, Webmaster.
I didn't know if you do anything special, Dougie Doug, with your family on Labor Day.
Well, my kids all live out of state. I don't have my children here. Stephanie and I will relax on Labor Day and do what
Yeah.
we do. Yeah, we don't.
Did you ever take your kids like camping whenever it came Labor Day?
Well,
Back in the day?
when we all lived together, we used to camp. Yes, but we
Oh,
lived
really?
out in Wyoming. We lived out west, and so we would go to up into northern Utah and camp, stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I didn't know if you ever like took your kids to camping
Oh, we did some
on Labor
camping.
Day weekend when they were little.
I don't know. I don't remember what weekend we would go, but here's the thing, right? We lived very close to Yellowstone Park, so we never went there because it was
Really?
too fucking close. There's better places to go than Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Certainly, if you live in Jackson, I mean, I've been to Old Faithful more times than I can count. Right? I don't
That
even know.
kitty cat
Anytime
just
anybody
killed a
comes to visit
cicada.
you and you live in Jackson, they all want to go to Old Faithful. That's all they want to do.
I've never gone
Old
camping.
Faithful. I've never heard of Old Faithful before.
Oh wait, when I was in Girl
Is that
Scouts.
like a park or something?
Old Faithful is a geyser in
A
Yellowstone Park.
geyser.
It's a geyser. And it goes off like clockwork, I think every like 49 minutes or some shit like that. I don't know.
Huh. How are you, Too Tall?
Sitting there, this cat, the gray cat, just killed it as a cicada. And
Killed
out
a
here having
cicada?
a blast.
They're
Yeah.
going after the cicadas. Good.
I see
Yeah, they're really bad this
Patrick, New
summer.
York is all excited. I'm here. I see that. Hi, Patrick.
Never in you need a basin, Midnight Flicker. No.
Can you see that?
Hello, I'm a sister.
And, hey, Spanky, you might be right about that.
God, every
He's
time you
just
say
happier than
Spanky,
shit.
it's driving me crazy.
Hey,
Spanky?
Ragnar, what's up, buddy?
My husband
Spanky.
calls me Spanky. My husband calls me Spanky.
No, I'm not
Spanky.
under a rock. I'm a sister.
Hello, Mike Harrison.
All right, good people. I'm going home. If anybody wants to come over and have some fun, you're welcome.
Yeah, you
Come
should
on
go
over.
check out Billy's stream. Huh?
Yeah, if
All
I
right.
call me, you're gonna kick me off or what?
No, Chewy. No,
Yes, you
Chewy.
will.
No, I
Yes, you
won't.
will.
Chewy, you and I are gonna make love tonight, Chewy. Just come over.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh,
That sounds
wow.
like I don't know. That
Chewy.
sounds like
I'll give you the best.
Congratulations.
See these hands right here? I got the strongest hands out here. I'll give you a nice massage.
No, yeah, it's okay.
But you're in Florida. It'd be a little hard to reach, right?
How's that song go? She loves a man with a slow hand.
Yeah, she
You're
does a
slow
man with
cowboy
slow
Twitty,
hand.
slow hand.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
that's it.
so
I
somebody
never heard
else
of that
wrote that
song.
song. Somebody else wrote that song, and it goes, "She loves a man with a slow hand and a fast finger."
You ever listen to David Allen Cole? Yeah, I don't even dare say the name of the song. Finger Funkin' Sally. You ever hear that song?
I was in prison.
David Allen Cole is crazy. Finger Fucking Sally. You didn't want to say that around my mother.
I was in the
Yeah,
same
like
way
David
with
Allen
David
Cole.
Allen Cole when I was in prison.
She didn't like David Allen Cole. He was a little much for my mother.
Is that your mother's real name, Billy? Was that your
Sally.
mother's real name?
Sally. Yeah.
I didn't know if it was her real name or just a made up name.
Why would I make up my mother's name?
I don't
Nobody
know.
knows.
I just didn't know if it was actual
Because
name
it's
or a
you
made up
too.
name.
Nobody knows her. Nobody's ever heard her voice, that's for sure.
Yeah.
What, Sally
mother-
Hoser?
My mother was a smart woman.
Sally
She really
Hoser. That's funny.
my mother's the smartest person I know.
Most women are.
But I guess we're all biased about
But
our
that
own
would be a good
parents,
name
right?
for an 800
I'm the
number,
baby in the
Sally
family.
Hoser.
That's why my sister JC treats me the way she does, because I'm the baby. Mom loves me. How would you
Were
like
you
to have
always-
a son? Do you think I ever told my mother no when she asked me to do something?
I don't know. I wasn't there to see. Were you
No.
always close to your mom, Billy, when
What do
you were little?
think? What do you think? I was close to my
I don't
father.
know.
Too.
I have no idea.
I had good parents, Mary. Yes,
All
everybody
things
should have
country.
parents.
Hey, what's up? What's up,
We
all
had good
things
parents,
country?
Billy. Well,
Thanks
that's
for coming
good.
by, man. Good to see you, buddy.
Mom is stupid. Why would you say that?
I know. I
No,
know.
it's retired beard. He's talking. He's giving his opinion about his own family. I don't
Well,
mind that.
you know what? I can think of, yeah.
He's not talking about anybody in chat, right? So, hey,
I hope
Joe,
not.
good to see you.
I didn't
I'm
have
a
the best.
sister. I'm a
have the
sister.
best of
Has a
mothers
way with
either,
the English
so.
language.
I'm a
My
sister
mother-
is funny as fuck. Absolutely.
Mm.
Stopping in for some support. First time here. Post your link.
Oh, you
All
got.
things. Listen, let me just say something. I have a person here. I want anybody here who wants to post their link to please do so. Self promote. Encourage other people to sub to you. This is about self promotion. You know, you can. I want you all. If you want to get subs, ask people to sub. Post your link. You know how to do that, don't you, country?
That's something I
Gee,
haven't
like
done
that
yet.
accent.
Post link, except for the link to get up on my panel. That's the only one I post.
I posted your link in the chat, Billy, because Kevin asked for it.
Oh,
Well,
okay.
you don't give any,
Well,
Billy, you don't.
I'm not sitting at my laptop. There, let me move.
Billy,
So
you
if he
don't give
goes over to
anybody
your channel, he'll
wrenches so
see an
that we
empty
could
channel. Sorry,
post
Chewy.
links.
What?
What's that?
Our channels. You don't give anybody wrenches like Dougie so that we can look at each other's channels. You know, that's why Dougie does that. So like I can look at
Well,
anybody's channel
Dougie's
real
been
quick.
streaming a little longer than I have.
Well,
You know what I
Dougie
mean?
also has a calmer panel than you when you have one.
I don't know about that.
I would say so.
I
Yeah.
know. Well, why do you troll me then? Why do you come in and make
I
derogatory
don't
remarks to
troll
me then?
you. I come in
Yes,
and
you
you
did.
say,
Yeah, you did.
Chewy,
Yes, you
Chewy, do you
did.
still feel
You
this
come in and
way?
troll me. You were
Do you
rude to me,
still feel
Chewy.
this? No, I
Chewy,
was
you
Why
were
ask
rude to me
why?
and you know
never rude
it.
to you,
You were
sweetie.
rude.
Never
Yes, you
rude.
Do you
were.
know why the
No,
Well,
I
frog,
anyway,
asked a question
I'm
and it's
going
three-legged
called
home.
frog crossed the
I'm
street?
going home. Okay. Thanks, Dougie. I appreciate it. And of course, Dougie's always welcome in my chat. Nobody needs wrenches in my chat. I'm the only wrench. I'm the only one who needs a wrench when I'm live. I can do it all on my
No,
own.
I was just trying to point out when they're all wrenched, you can look at each other. That's why Dougie does
I
it.
realize that, but I don't want to do that.
Okay,
I don't want to do
your
Well,
that.
let me
choice.
just say this, Chewy.
You guys
Some people
already do it.
don't
You
like
guys
self
already know each
promotion.
other. You know? All right? And
Well, it gives you a chance to support each other too. You know, you can find
yeah,
the channel and then sub to them and stuff like that and whatever.
right. But there's a way of doing it without a wrench. I do it. I can
No,
go to your channel without a wrench.
no, you can't find
Oh.
my channel.
You want to
Nope,
bet?
Lost
got
T.
a wrench. For some reason I'm not listed anymore. If you look up Chewy, nope. You have to know the last four numbers.
Then you change
What's-
the number. Yeah. So you hide. You don't want nobody
I
finding
didn't
you
change no number.
unless they have a
I'm
wrench.
Jessica, thank you for coming
And
up.
Jessica left,
I'm
Dougie.
Chewy
I know she did. I
2055.
know.
2055 is
I'm
my last.
afraid we were all talking and we weren't letting her talk. That's what I'm afraid. But
Chewy
I couldn't
205.
hear a thing. Get
So
three people
there's
going at once. It's
Siberian Gal
let me
miserable.
Pal
just say
calling
this.
me an asshole. That's really nice of you, Siberian Gal Pal. Well, you know, the feeling's mutual,
Billy,
Siberian.
Billy.
Anyway, Dougie, I'm leaving. You know,
Okay.
I don't want to disturb, you know, Siberian Gal Pal. I don't want to get her all upset. So thanks, Doug. I appreciate it.
Okay, Billy.
All right, man. Later.
So
Good night, Billy.
I was going to say something in the chat. What was it?
Boy,
I forgot.
you must be special if you're pissing off Gal Pal.
I don't think Gal Pal's
No.
pissed off.
I don't know what happened, but wow.
Billy and his ways.
Yeah, he did the
Now
same.
let me
But
just
anyway, somebody was asking why, and that had me thinking, why ask why? So since we're asking why,
I
does
used to
anybody know why? Does anybody know why the three-legged frog crossed the street?
No.
Because
he crossed
Applebee's
French
had
restaurant.
frog legs on sale.
I almost got it.
Applebee's had frog
I
legs
was
on
gonna
sale.
say he crossed the
Have you
French
ever had
restaurant.
frog legs, Doug?
I want
Have you
to
ever
say
eaten frog
something.
legs?
I want to say something. It's a public service announcement. All things considered needs less than 20 subs to get to 1,000. Oh, I mean, all things country in my
Who?
chat here. All things country. They posted their link in my chat. They need less than 20 subs to make 1,000. Let's try and be supportive of all things country, shall we? If they're still here, if you're still here, country, speak up and post your link again. I want to help this person get to 1,000.
I can't sub to anybody when I'm up here.
Yep.
When you're on the panel, you
My
can't go into
medication's
YouTube.
No.
working good. I just come up here to visit with Doug. I can barely, at least I know where the buttons to push are, but read shit, I ain't happening.
Yeah, I only came up to say hello to Dougie. Dougie Doug and Chewy. And
Hello, Lady Sky. Now, what is
I
your
was
plan,
getting
Lady Sky,
cigarette
with the
papers and I
ravioli?
seen
Hello,
my mail
Monica.
and I went to open a letter and I'll be damned if I
I'll
could
probably
read
do
it.
that tomorrow.
What is your plan with the ravioli? How are you going to cook it?
Oh, I'm not gonna say. Oh, I'm not gonna do the crock pot because I'm not. I
Okay.
was gonna do the crock pot version, but I think I found a better
Thank you,
way
Mike.
to do it. So
Skill
you'll
it,
just have to wait and see.
Yeah, ravioli. You
skillet or
boil.
Dutch oven.
You boil raviolis.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get a pot, boil it, and then set it aside, and then do the other stuff to it.
Then mix your
You'll see
sauce up and then
tomorrow.
dump your sauce on it and let it marry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm not gonna sleep tonight.
I used to
No.
cook graveyard at a truck stop in Missouri for 7 years. And
Thank
then
you,
I had
John
to
Hey,
come
Paul.
in and
Dave.
cook. And
I
Hey,
then
love
Dave.
I had
cooking.
to
Cooking
stay
is a passion
overtime
of
on
mine. It's like a
Sunday
You know
hobby.
what?
I like to
and
cook.
work a double and do the Sunday buffet. Yeah.
So
Whenever I
I
do my
remember the
cooking streams, I do
raviolis
hope
and
that
skitties.
people try them out. But if you don't want to try them out, I'm not forcing you. Whenever I go live cooking.
so Rob, it used to be at truck stops. They had a diner counter, and they had like diner type food. You could sit at a counter. Now, when you go to a truck stop, you get McDonald's and Subways and some stupid pizza
Yeah.
place. I
Mary,
hate it.
Yeah.
I wish
Hey,
we still
Doug.
had
Hey,
traditional
Chewy.
diners,
Doug.
like
what
at the truck stops.
Doug.
nationality
You
are
know what
you?
I mean?
Hang
What
on. Doug.
nationality are you?
Doug.
What
The
nationality am
next
I?
time.
I'm an American.
No, you know what I
Doug.
mean. Where are
Hang
you?
on. Hang
I'm
on.
listening.
Doug.
Where am I from? I'm from
Doug.
Nashville, Tennessee.
No. You
Yes,
don't
Rob.
understand what I'm trying to
Doug.
say. Where's your
The
descendants
next
from?
time
Are
you're in
you?
Missouri,
Oh,
the
my
Midway truck
descendants.
stop near Columbia, Missouri,
Yep.
that's
Well,
where
I'm
I used
English
to
and
work.
Irish.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
You got that?
Ladies,
Oh
give
yeah,
Rob a minute.
Scottish.
Bernie. Yeah, Bernie. I guess that's.
Ladies.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I got that.
I'm sorry, Dougie.
I got that.
I was going to tell Mary
It's
something that
okay.
she should try to
I
make.
drive to Missouri once in a while.
Yeah.
What should I make?
Yeah.
You got to make lunkies.
Yeah.
Never
I tell
heard of
you
it.
what, if the next time you go through, stop there and ask the cook if you can see the recipe for the sausage gravy that should be hanging on the wall. I got paid $400 to write down my recipe so they'd have it on the wall when I left. Good
I'll have a
for
look.
you use 2 gallons of milk to make a pot.
Oh wow, that's a lot of gravy. Yeah, I'm English and Irish and Scottish, Chewy. My last name is a
It was
Scottish
what?
last name.
Mm-hmm.
It was 2 years ago I went to Denver, Colorado to meet Eric Brandt of the cop watching community and First Amendment stuff and to help at Janet's Kitchen. Janet's Kitchen been feeding the homeless in Denver for over 10 years. In front of the U.S. Mint, she shows up Sunday morning at 9:30 with a crock pot, a table, and some dishes and feeds the homeless as best she can. 10 years later, there's about 15 people showing up with tables. I showed up, made 4.5 gallons of sausage gravy, 300 biscuits, and it was you couldn't even lick the pan. It was gone within an hour and a half.
Oh
450
wow,
people come through that line in a 3-hour period of time.
Hello,
a lot of people must
Marketplace.
like your gravy when you made it, Rob. Too
Oh,
tall, Rob.
well,
Marketplace,
450
thank you for
people.
coming by.
Gravy.
There were
Biscuits and
some that
450
didn't
people
gravy
get
like it.
some.
is biscuits and gravy is a lot like SOS.
Yeah, it's a staple. It's a southern staple dish.
It's a lot like chipped beef on toast.
Shit on a shingle, yeah.
SOS,
Yeah.
right?
I
SOS.
was just
Chipped beef on
I was
toast.
just in Nashville the other day there in Old Hickory.
Yeah,
Oh, you
Dougie,
were
I
in
don't
Old
think
Hickory?
anybody uses chip beef. They usually use chopped meat.
Yeah,
Listen,
chopped meat
I rather
from
use
you
you
on a
sausage.
can buy
shingle.
chipped beef in the supermarket. It comes in a glass jar, right? You can buy it. I've made
Really?
chipped beef on toast. Yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
Dougie, when you were in
You don't
in
have
the
to use
UK,
burger. Some people, like you say, use burger, but you can actually buy chipped beef.
Dougie, when you were in the UK for a few days, did you ever eat beans on toast?
I eat
uh,
beans on toast
Oh,
here. I don't have to be in the UK to eat beans on toast.
You ate that?
Absolutely.
I didn't know if you ate that
man,
while you were in the UK.
Listen,
I'd have
beans
beans
on
on my
toast,
girlfriend if she'd let me.
over
I
easy,
love some
egg,
beans.
right on top, right on top.
Over easy
yeah,
egg.
Over
but
easy egg.
don't they use the boring beans? You got to get the good bush baked beans, with the molasses
Well,
taste. They over there in
What?
England, they
Oh,
yeah,
use the
hell no.
boring Campbell's
No,
beans.
get your dirty
beans on
old
toast
bag
is
of
all about
beans,
the
wash
beans.
them,
Yeah.
boil them, and get busy. Fuck a can of beans. Hell no.
You don't like baked beans, Too Tall Rob?
Did them that crap in a can?
my mother,
If I
has
got it,
always
but
made
no, if I'm
black
cooking,
beans,
no,
right?
it's
And
some
we used to
dry
buy them in
beans.
the
Fuck that
bag.
shit.
We used to sift through the beans and pick the rocks out and soak them overnight and cook them the next day.
Oh yeah, you
You
got to
would soak the beans.
Yeah, my mom does that.
Yeah.
The process of cooking them. Of course, when you soak them, you also got to stir them every hour too.
Yeah.
Oh,
Otherwise,
did anybody
you don't
get
want them to
that memo?
ferment on you. Yeah. No, I know all about that.
A lot of
And you
my
got to have
sister
a
says
spoon hanging
they
over
ain't,
your pot so it don't boil
they ain't
over.
got a lot of gas.
Hello, Monica.
Hi.
Hey,
How
Monica.
How are you?
a little baking soda after your beans cook. Throw a half a tablespoon of, and depend on how many.
Hey, Shaggy
Not
girl.
much. A little bit. A little bit
What's up,
goes a
Shaggy
long way,
girl?
but throw a little baking soda on your beans, and it'll take some of the gas out of it a lot. Of course, it depends upon the bean and how thoroughly you cooked it, is how much gas you get.
My mother's recipe did not include baking soda while the beans were
Really?
soaking. No.
I've never
Hey, tell
heard
me
of
something, Doug.
I've never heard of using baking soda in beans.
Me neither. That's new. That's
Yeah.
something new to me.
Which I don't eat a lot of
Baking
beans.
soda.
I mean, I can have green beans, but I can't eat. I won't eat any other beans because I love baked beans and I can't have them now since I changed my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Hello, Donald.
yeah.
Hello,
Hi,
Donald.
Don.
I get on.
I can't eat
How are you,
white
Donald?
bread. I
Not
can't
bad,
eat
thanks.
white
Yeah.
bread. Any type of white bread. I can't eat white bread.
Donald, just the other day I was talking about you with someone.
Right.
Do you remember when you first came up and for like the first, I don't know, couple months, and you had your fire alarm constantly going off? The smoke
Oh,
detector?
don't remind me.
I don't want to remind you, but that's what we were talking. Someone asked me about it, and
Yeah.
I was like, no, he fixed that. I'm like, no, Donald took care of that. Whatever happened, you fixed it, right?
Yeah. But I was so
That was like
frustrating because I
2
had
years
that
ago.
for a whole year and it was not fit
A
to go
whole
up the
year.
ladder and fix it. Just put a battery in it, stand on a step ladder. But my body injuries were so severe that I couldn't go on a ladder just to change even a light bulb or that it annoyed me. But I just had to live with it. But I did take a lot of stress online for it. Like I'd rather not even think about it. But there was
Couldn't
nothing
you
I
have
could do
taken a
about it.
broomstick and knocked the thing off the ceiling and got rid of it? Anyway, don't matter.
I remember that,
Actually,
Dougie. That's
I
when we
know
were all coming up.
actually,
I've had so many reminders of it from
Dot
people.
and all of us was coming over here then.
I
Yep.
can't not.
Shaggy girl, how are you?
actually,
My smoke alarms
it's
are all wired into the house.
You're hardwired to the house.
let me say this real quick. Listen up.
That's the way
If you have troubles with
ours
your
is on
smoke
the new house.
alarms,
Yeah, you
If
probably
you
got
have
that in your
trouble,
new house, Monica, right?
Yep.
hello,
Let's hear what
excuse
Rob
me.
has to say.
Let me put
Sorry,
this out
Rob.
real
Sorry.
quick, please. That if you're having issues with your smoke alarms and you need assistance, whether replacing the damn thing or whatever, you can always call your fire department. They have free ones, federal, to come put in your house if you need it.
Oh
Free.
no, I'm in the north of Scotland. That wouldn't happen over here. No, there's no one.
Okay.
It was locked down, and nobody was allowed to go.
Hang on a minute.
Anyway.
Leave me your address with Doug, and I'll get you a damn smoke detector. How many you need? How many rooms you got?
Oh no, it was just a
Was that a
battery that
mobile
was
home?
it was just a battery that was needing changed. That was all.
Yeah.
It's fixed.
Well,
It's fixed.
well.
Can I ask
But I
you
wasn't
guys a
able to.
question?
I wasn't able to go on a step ladder, and nobody was allowed to come to me because it was
I
locked
ask
Yeah,
you
down.
well,
guys a
call the
question.
fire department and ask them to help you.
Can I ask you guys a
That's what
question?
they're there for. I'm sure
Anything
Scotland wouldn't
electronic?
be much different.
Did you ever find that ants are attracted to electronics? My smoke detectors all have ants in them, and when they
Ant. Oh my
yeah,
God,
an
ants! You gotta get
occasional
that
ant,
checked out.
an occasional ant will crawl in one of the smoke alarms, and then it'll set it off. The weirdest thing. Yeah, there's
Oh my
a
God.
little green
Well,
light, and there's dead
lucky
ants.
it's
Hey,
too
Mary, I'm
cold.
in Florida. You can't something I can do about it.
It's
Yeah,
too
that's
cold.
true.
It's too
You're
cold
you're
for
surrounded by
here.
swamp.
It's too
My
cold
You
for
don't
my
get
dogs
ants up
here.
there,
bring
do
in
you?
my
We
dogs
won't-
bring in dead lizards all the time. You know,
Listen,
so
we
you're in the
only
north
have
of Scotland. What's the temperature? What's the temperature up there?
tonight. I don't know. I'd say it's about maybe 8 degrees or something.
Okay, Celsius, of course. Monica, you
Yeah.
you remember the fire alarm thing, though, right?
Yeah, I remember. Yeah,
Thanks for
that was
coming,
when we
buddy.
was all coming over. That was hilarious. Chewy, since you quit eating bread, how do you feel 100% better than you did before you ate bread?
Thanks for coming.
I only can't eat bread because it makes my blood spike. So it's no
Because
different.
of your diabetes. See, when
Yeah,
I went to keto and I quit all bread and all complex carbs,
I can't do any of those diets.
I feel 100% better.
Well, I don't feel bad, but I miss white bread. But
Wow,
I don't miss
it's been
bread
over
at all.
20 years, so I mean, occasionally I'll eat it, but then my sugar goes up to 300. So
Oh Lord,
if I have a bagel, forget about it. I can't. There's no way.
Not noble. If it was 12 degrees centigrade up in the north of Scotland here, that'd be too hot for us. That'd be too hot for me. Like that, I'd be walking about in shorts and a t-shirt at 12 degrees. Like
12 degrees. You know where Nobby lives? He's in Yorkshire.
Yeah. But he says it's 70 miles from Scotland, but it's not. But I'm closer. It's not 70 miles from where I am, though. Because
No, yeah, you're in
I
the
don't
north.
think it's where I am, because it's only 16 miles further north to the most northerly point on UK mainland. I've got to travel 120. I've got to travel 120 miles to get a McDonald's burger. That's how far up Scotland I am.
120 miles to go to McDonald's. Damn. I guess you don't go to McDonald's much then, right?
Yeah.
Only when I need to. It's a 3-hour bus journey there
Hey, be
and a
sure to
3-hour
leave
bus
Doug a
journey back.
list of some local. Leave Doug a list of some local rentals that are available. I might be interested. Fuck some
You're gonna
McDonald's.
travel to Scotland?
Sorry?
Hey, I'm talking to my buddy about a trip to Hawaii this fall. Gonna take the sandwich maker for a trip.
Take the sandwich maker for a trip, by all means. I went to Maui. I enjoyed I haven't been to any of the other islands. I've been to Maui though.
I want to do
My
once I
sister
get
has some townhouses on Maui.
Yes, Monica?
once me and Donna get straightened back out after buying this house, I want to do the like a Bahama cruise in the Caribbean.
The Bahama cruise. I wouldn't get on a cruise ship. I just wouldn't.
Oh,
I don't need to have.
Yeah.
I don't need to have 4,000 people on a boat with me. It's like
Yeah.
But I don't understand because you're so outgoing and you love people. I would figure you would like something like that.
I would go to the Bahamas. I would rent a place and I would hang out with people there. I don't think I would get on a cruise. I don't think I would get on a cruise ship though.
I want to do a cruise. It's on my bucket list.
Mm-hmm.
I've done 2
I'd rather go
cruises.
abroad. I'd rather go to another country.
I live in the country, Chewy.
No, I mean another country, like
Oh,
over,
well.
like
I
Dougie
did
went to
6
England.
I
No,
did 6 years.
I love to go to
I did
England or
6 years
Germany.
in the
I love to
Navy,
go to Germany.
I would like
and
to
I've made
go
2
to
private
Scotland
tours.
and Germany.
You did, I'm listening to Rob. What's up?
Scotland and Germany. Monica, that'd be fun for you.
Mhm.
That'd be awesome.
You know, Rob, we're not going to get a word in edgewise with the ladies, right?
Yeah, I
Hey,
know.
Sorry,
So,
Dougie. I'll shut up. I'll shut up.
No, you're fine.
yeah,
What's up,
but
Squirt?
I was trying to say I did 6 years in the Navy on aircraft carriers. I've done 3 commercial cruises. Yeah, fuck them cruise ships. Unless you're in love and having a good time and you're fucking drunk.
I know the cruise ship has the all-inclusive thing, but I mean, I've been at sea. Listen, I sailed for 10 months. I sailed on a 50-foot catamaran, a sailboat, from Cape Town, South Africa to Falmouth, England. We made 17 ports of call on the way, including like Saba and Antigua and Barbados and several of the Virgin Islands. Oh, she left already.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Noelle. Who did we lose? We lost
Mary.
Mary.
Bernie left. Okay. and I love boats, and I would go on a boat. I just don't want to go on a cruise ship with thousands of people. With thousands of people. That's all.
All right, Doug.
Back
How
in the
about
day.
this? How
I
about
won't go in
Back
the
in the
ocean. I
day.
won't go in the sea. I'll go in a freshwater lake, but no.
What's that, Monica?
I said, how about we do a chat cruise?
A chat cruise. We can do that. Rob, you were saying back in the day?
You mean everybody's
Back in the
out,
day.
Monica? Everybody
My
comes
fishing
out
buddy.
alive?
Excuse me. My fishing buddy back in Minnesota, his dad died, and he inherited a 72-foot yacht. And he didn't know what to do with it. And me and my brilliant mind was, fuck yeah, I'll buy that. That'll be my house, and I can pimp it out and do some cruises and shit, pay for it and everything. Man, with the piracy and shit going on, fuck that. I'll take my chances on land. Yeah.
A boat in the water.
That was my dream, was to retire and have that cruise. That
A yacht.
72-foot cruiser.
A yacht is a
Take
whole
care, Mary.
water
Bye,
into
Mary.
which you pour money. Running a boat is expensive, man.
Bye, Mary.
Mary Bernie, thank you for coming.
Doug, I must head off. Right. Good night, everybody.
Back
night,
in the day, to fill up the 2,300-gallon tank was $4,500.
Donald, if you want to play the guitar, I'll mute everybody.
Just to fill it up.
Sorry?
If you want to play the guitar, I'll mute everybody.
No, not tonight. I'm going to head to my bed. I'm quite drunk.
Okay.
It's 4:32 in the morning, and I'll naturally wake at 8 o'clock. You know.
What are you drinking?
No matter what time. I was drinking
He's so
That
drunk.
must
He
be some good shit he
remember.
done forgot.
McEwen's champion.
Either that or
And then
he's
he
got
had
a
a half,
list he's
half
trying to
pint of
remember.
Guinness.
Thank you, Donald, for
Repeat
coming.
that.
Good to see you
McEwen's
again.
champion, and then I had a half pint of Guinness and probably 5 whiskies.
Whoa.
There you go.
Come back anytime you want.
Yeah, no bother. I'll see you another time. Right. Have a good night, everybody.
Have a great
Good night,
day.
Irene.
Sweet dreams, Donald.
All the best. Cheers.
No more whiskey. We go bed now.
You know what? You know what? You know, most drunks on YouTube are just outlandish, but Donald, you would never know. He is just the same demeanor, sober or drunk.
Oh,
Excuse me. Excuse me.
yes, Noel.
Can I please ask her, can she be my YouTube mom? Or that's a weird question.
Yeah, no, yeah, didn't you find someone to be your mom already? Your YouTube mom?
Yeah, but I need a second mom.
Oh, I don't know, Noel. Who were you going to ask?
Do I have to shave?
Yeah, you would have to shave.
She asked
Who did you
you,
want to
Rob.
ask?
Rob,
I
you
wanna
want a mom food? You want to be a mom?
Excuse me, I want to ask that dog picture. She seems like she's
My
nice.
I
kids,
mean, in
listen,
this day
I'm
and age,
sorry,
I
but
could
my kids are
identify as a
grown and
mom,
I
can't
have
I?
no nerves for children.
Yeah, me too.
You
Right,
too,
right,
Mom.
Monica? It's like your nerves are shot. No more kids.
Is that wrong of me? I mean, that I'm older and I
No,
Now,
no.
wait a minute.
and you know what? Grandkids scare the hell out of me.
I got a 23-year-old, and
Monica?
he's
How
my
about
baby.
did the
He
adoption
drives
fees
me
pay?
crazy, but I love him more than life, but he drives me crazy.
I love our kids, but I tell you what, if they have grandkids, it scares me to death. Do I have the nerves, or because
Oh,
I like it like it is, just
can
me
you
and
imagine
Donnie.
the kids today reproducing? Oh man, this world is going to be fucked.
I like it just the way it is, just me and Donnie.
Yeah, me. I like it just the two of
How
us
many
too.
children do you have, Monica?
Donnie has 3.
Donnie has 3. Okay, and they're grown. They're
Yes,
adults.
right. Sarah's the oldest. She's 20.
Joe, Mom, can you come up?
27, and the youngest is 21, getting ready to turn 22.
I
And
have
they're all
5
out of the
children
house.
All right,
between the ages of 33 and
I'm heading to
17.
bed, Doug. Say goodnight.
Oh, you're off. Rob, thanks for coming up.
Take care,
Peace.
Rob. Nice
Nice
seeing
to
you.
meet you, Rob.
Good
Good to
night,
see you.
everybody. Night, night.
Night, night.
Okay. Now there's no one left
Oh,
for
I
you to talk
feel
over.
the estrogen. I feel the
I'm just
estrogen.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
But Dougie,
It was
thank
good to
you
see
for.
Kittles today, Monica.
I know. Thank you for doing. Thank you for doing that favor for me.
Yeah, he looked good. I thought he looked and sounded good.
Yes, he sounded amazing.
I hope.
Kittles is
I
on
hope
it?
it's a good thing. Yeah.
Yeah, he was like maybe 5 minutes, Chewy.
Oh, I missed it. Oh.
He
I love
had
Kittles.
2 brief live streams today that I saw. Yeah.
Oh, he had 2. I didn't see the second one.
Oh. He looks good though.
He went
Yeah, he
live
looks
again
good.
for a few more minutes later. Yeah. But he was in South Carolina getting on a plane to go somewhere else, and he didn't tell us where. And he said, "I'll be live later when I get there." And I never saw him go live again. So
Now, Gal Pal told me that you all heard from Gurf. He's okay.
Gurf, yes,
He's okay.
I spoke to Gurf on the phone yesterday.
Good.
This is what Gurf told me, and he said it's okay if I tell people this. He said
Okay.
he was in the hospital He's going to go to a nursing home from the hospital, and he's probably not going to live at his house anymore. He's probably going to be in the nursing home. He said he does have social media. He said he does have social media. Hello, quiet person.
Hey. Hi.
He said, so Monica, as far as Gurf goes, he'll probably be back in chat. Probably. And he'll be living in a nursing home.
A nursing home?
You know,
Okay.
nursing home for a 65-year-old is a little young for a nursing home, but I think he needs it because he really can't. He's not really mobile.
Is it a nursing home or Dougie? Is it nursing home or an adult care home?
I think it's adult care.
Okay.
I think he uses the word nursing home loosely. If you know what I mean.
He's not bedridden. He's not bedridden, right? I mean,
he's not bedridden, but he can't get up and walk. He's got to get in the chair.
Okay.
You know what I mean? He's got to get in the chair.
I love Gurf. He's great.
I've known Gurf since the first time I came in chat in 2017.
He's a sweetheart.
But I am so glad that. But Dougie, I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's where Gurf needs to be to get the care he needs.
Oh, yeah. I'm certainly not second guessing at all. Yeah, he needs more care than he can get. He lives in the house with his sister. He needs more care than she can. It's reasonable to expect of her. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Quiet person, how are you tonight?
Yeah, I got a sick little girl, but I watched boat tonight at Lock 19. Had the kids out pretty much all day today, ever since my son got out of school.
Okay.
I don't know if you can hear me or not.
Not much. I got a strain to hear you. You're kind of quiet, but that's expected. You're a quiet person.
Somebody's got TV on or something.
That's Donnie's. I can drop down. If it's
No, don't. No.
Chewy, as soon as
what's Donnie watching?
Donnie, what are you watching?
No, I don't need to know. I'm teasing you, Monica. I have a question. What was the final score of the Yankees game?
What about the Guardians?
The final score of the Yankees game.
Of the Guardians game.
I don't know about the Guardians. 5-2. I got it, Mountain Man. Too bad.
The Guardians. Can you look up for the Guardians, please?
Are you a Guardians fan?
Yes, I am.
I don't follow. I'm not even sure what sport do the Guardians play.
Baseball.
They're a minor league baseball team, or did one of those name change? I didn't keep up when they changed all the teams' names. I lost track of like half a dozen teams. I don't know who they are anymore.
I've never heard of the Guardians.
I think it's a minor league team. I think.
Now the Cleveland Indians are their first name. Now they changed it.
Okay. Hey, Brad, good to see you, buddy. Long time no see.
West Virginia got a new minors. I guess is that minors league, Donnie?
What?
The team that's here that they just won this year, is it minor league?
Sounds like my husband.
So the Guardians are a farm team or a minor league team, you said, Noel? Yes, okay. You told me the other day you were going to a minor league game. Is that correct? Did you go?
No, it's not. It's the Catlins game, but it got rained out, and I am going tomorrow.
You're going tomorrow because the other one was rained out. Okay.
Yes.
Just to butt in a little bit. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
No, it's not a minor league team. It's
Yeah, a lot
like a
better.
real team.
I got it. Okay. The Cleveland Indians. Mountain Man
Cleveland
says they're the
Indians, but
Cleveland
they
Indians.
changed it to the Cleveland Guardians.
I can hear you, quiet person. Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So the Cleveland Indians changed their names to the Guardians. That's what I'm talking about, Mountain Man. A few years ago, a lot of these teams changed their names, and I don't know who's who anymore. It's like, too much for me to worry about.
Like the Washington Redskins is now the Washington Commanders, I think.
Commanders,
Yeah.
maybe? That might be right. Yeah. Redskins. I think that's all bullshit, though.
But
Now, I'm going to tell you about my local high school in Nyack. For 100 years, we were the Nyack Indians. Now we're the Nyack, I don't know, some kind of hawk. I don't know, Golden Hawks or some red. We're the Nyack Red Hawks now, right? Now, when they were discussing the name, they had a meeting. And at the meeting, there were many local indigenous people, came to represent Indians, right? And not a one of them was in favor of changing the name. It was all mostly, white women and a couple of men who thought it would be a good idea to change the name. The local, I'll use the word Indians, the Native Americans that live here locally, were not in favor of that. And they pointed out that they like to be remembered. They don't want to be forgotten. They don't want to be pushed aside. You know what? Nobody fucking listened to them. Right? So that's it. So
Well,
that were the Red Hawks.
everything's got to be so politically correct. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, well, political correctness kind of sucks, right?
Yeah.
Well, I think it's all fucking bullshit. Everything fucking alone.
Yeah.
Just
It's
my
just
opinion.
bullshit. Yeah. I better go look back here. Somebody's saying something to me. You're in the wrong chat. You're putting that in the private chat, quiet person. Nobody could read that but you and me and Chewy. And if you want to talk in the hey Jim.
I'm in the comments page right now.
Let me check your yeah, that looks like you. I'm gonna make you a standard mod, Jim, like everybody else. Thank you for coming by. You're absolutely always welcome here. So you got to be in YouTube, quiet person, if you want to type in the chat, I think. Right? Okay. Who do you got? Kitty Cat?
Yeah, his name's Boots.
Boots?
I got 3 cats. Yeah, Boots. Because he got one. He's 4 years old. I got 2 black cats for brothers. They're a year old. But I doubt they'll come up on the camera though.
You want Gal Pal up on the panel? She's more than welcome to come up if she wants.
I've never had a cat.
Anybody's welcome to come up.
My whole life, I've never had a cat.
Chewy, I don't see much of you in chat anymore. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, I'm all right.
Good.
Just Jim. Yeah, it's bad news about Connie on April. I want to say 17th. Maybe it was that. There was the week, the second week, third week in April. Connie passed away.
Oh, Doug.
Just Jim, just so you know. Okay. What was that? Who said what? Hey, Bond. There you are, huh? What are you doing, Bond? You can be a standard moderator like everybody else, Bond. That's so you can connect to other people's channels if you want to. Bond, I support self-promotion. Put your link in the chat. Maybe some of these people will sub to you. Just so you know, I don't expect you to use the wrench for disciplinary purposes. It's a courtesy so you can connect to other channels. That's what it's about. Okay. In fact, if everybody's wrenched, then it doesn't make any difference. It's the same as, you know. Thanks for stopping by. If anybody wants the link in the chat, here it is.
Might seem crazy. She's just an actress. The movie is lit. She's all that. Delaney Boggs is given a makeover by Zack Seiler's sister before going out to party. The previously nerdy Boggs.
I hate that Connie passed away. That's she was
It's
so
a shame.
nice.
She never spoke in chat about her health issues, but she had health issues. And she never brought them up in chat. So
Dougie, I gotta go. Take care.
Chewy, thank you. Okay, so that was Chewy.
She wasn't that old, was she?
Connie was a little older than me, but no, that's not very old. I'm 59.
No. I mean, that's what I'm saying. She wasn't not 90, but she was like what in her like 50s.
Connie was in her early 60s, I believe.
Oh, really?
I think she was a few years older than me. I'm 59. And I think she was like 4 years older than me. Of course, you know, Gal Pal and I met Connie. We live streamed with Connie from Gal Pal's house, right?
That's been several years ago, wasn't it?
That was like 3 years ago. Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, she was your age, Gal Pal? I know she was so sweet. She never, said anything bad about anybody. She was always just, always positive.
It happens to everybody.
Yeah, that's the age of my husband, Gal Pal. I actually had a coworker. She was like a second mom to me. She was probably 63. She was awesome. And she didn't have insurance, so at the start of the year, she got insurance. January 2nd, I took her to the local ER. Jess had another little grandchild. They did a CT scan of her stomach and found out she had pancreatic cancer. She died within a month.
Oh, shit.
Right now.
Damn. Yeah, it happened. That sucks.
Yeah. If it wasn't for me being so close to her, her family wouldn't have been there when she died. When I realized she was getting really bad.
You took her to the ER or one of her family members did?
I did.
You took her, yeah, okay.
Then we found out the pancreatic cancer. She ended up on hospice at the place we worked at. So these two nurses that were lazier than shit kept saying, "Oh, she's fine, she's fine, she's fine." No, she wasn't. I contacted her brother, her niece, everybody I could. Because it was a very sudden death. Luckily, when she passed away, her brother, one of her sons, her dad, stepsisters were all there when she passed away.
Well, you did the right thing.
Yeah, that was the best thing
You
I
told
ever did.
you were telling me a story. You were telling me a story of, I think in chat about preparing the food, right?
Yeah, I got her a bunch of snacks from Dollar General since we just got paid that day. She went up to rub her face and I noticed that her fingers were blue. We got pulse ox. There's a reading where it can tell where the heart rate's going, but it wasn't giving me any numbers. So I messaged that to her great niece, her brother. They said, we'll be on their way. The two nurses on call that minute, she's fine. She's not dying right now. Well, eventually, she started having labor breathing, losing consciousness. And the nurses finally came in after I dragged them into the room. They looked at each other and go, oh shit. I said, her family's underway. You explain to them why you didn't.
Damn. Hello, TR.
Sorry, drag the chat down and everything.
Just Jim, thank you for coming by. I appreciate it. I'm trying to figure out who sister saying hello to. Baxter. I don't see Becky here. If she came in and I missed her, I'll say hello now. But I don't even see her, so I'm not sure who you're talking to, sister. Okay. Uh-oh. Let's take that remark down, right? Storm Dancer, thank you for coming. Now, let me think. It's about 3 in the afternoon, isn't it? Stormy? Hello, Joe Schmo.
Yep. Joe Schmo.
Let's see who that is. Can you read the chat, quiet person, from on your device?
Comment. Or should I move over to private chat?
1:24 p.m. at the moment. Okay. Got it.
Hi,
so there's
Stormy.
a half hour. There's a half hour somewhere, Stormy.
I love Stormy.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, TR. I like TR's new avatar.
TR changes her avatar frequently, I know.
I like that. What looks like one of the trolls or something?
I think it's a Muppet.
Muppet?
I think.
No,
or maybe a Fraggle. Maybe it's a Fraggle. I don't know the difference.
No, it's not Fraggle.
Like some kind of mouse.
Hamster?
Excuse me? Excuse me? Stormy is my second mom. I totally forgot about that. I'm
That's
sorry.
okay.
I'm just...
Stormy and Joe are both in Australia, you know.
Yay!
Stormy would make a great mom for you, Noelle. She's very laid back.
Your wrench has special powers, sister? I hope it's not also a rectal thermometer, sister. I don't know.
I love my sister. She says the funniest things. Now, quiet person, where are you
We're
from?
not shoving stuff at each other's butt.
Monica has a question for you.
Where are you from, quiet person?
Where am I from?
Yes.
I'm from Hamilton, Illinois, which is right on the Mississippi River between Iowa, Missouri, and Illinois.
Oh, awesome.
Very humid, very hot, and very buggy.
Yes, it's very hot and muggy where I'm at. It's been in the hundreds.
Our heat index has been anywhere from 100 degrees to 115 degrees.
It's been about 100. It was about 105 here today. with the humidity because it's 98%. Mountain Man, I'm going to punch you, and you have to live under the house. You're my troll.
Under the house?
Yes.
Under the bridge. Under the bridge.
Oh, Mountain Man, Donnie said that if you're going to live under there, you better get those sewer lines hooked up. That's all he's got left to do. So you can do it since you're going to live under there.
So when do you move into the new house, Monica?
We are starting now.
Starting now?
Yeah. We got the keys.
Are you in the new house now?
No. I haven't turned the electric on yet. I got to have the inspector out there. We got the keys last Thursday, and Donnie has actually, he's clearing out, because I've been buying stuff since we bought the house in March. And the storage building's full. Everything new's in storage. So he started cleaning out the storage building today. Because I told him I wasn't going to pay the rent on it in about 10 days. I'm done. The house is here. We've got room. So he can clean it out. But no, I'm hoping that we can get the electric on sometime next week. And my furniture will be here tomorrow. So I'm hoping next week we'll be in it.
So the plumber comes tomorrow to hook up the sewer line.
No, that's Donnie. Donnie the plumber is going to hook up.
Donnie's the plumber. Okay.
Donnie's the electrician. Donnie's the plumber. He's done all the water lines.
I got it.
He does it before he works his real job. But hopefully he'll have that done tomorrow. And then as soon as he tells me it's hooked up, I'll call and have the water turned on. But no, my plan is to be hopefully in it next week. Yeah, we have an aerator. I think he said he's got to buy a few connectors tomorrow.
Okay. So you're close to moving into the new house.
Yep.
Well, that's exciting.
Been a long road.
How about your neighbors and your neighborhood? Is it a nice neighborhood? You got nice neighbors?
We met the neighbors that has the same color house as us. Or Donnie did the other day. They have a dog named Sadie that I want to kidnap. She's a collie. And the other neighbor beside of us, he's been there for years. His mother-in-law owns his property. Everybody's been there forever. Nothing ever happens. It's quiet. And we do have one crazy neighbor lives 2 houses up from us.
Everyone has one crazy neighbor, right?
Yeah. So I hope she gives me some entertainment.
Okay.
But no, everybody seems really, really nice, except for when the next door neighbor's dog gets kidnapped.
So how big is the lot that the house is on?
100 by 600.
Oh, so that's more than an acre.
Yes.
100 by 400 would be an acre.
Right.
So it's like an acre. You got like an acre and a half.
But yeah.
Okay. What are you going to do? Are you going to plant a huge vegetable garden?
Donnie's going to make me some, where I have a disability with, my foot and stuff. I'm going to get some stuff to do a raised bed.
Okay, raised bed. Yeah. Okay.
Because I don't want, because I can't put pressure on that knee where I have that metal plate and metal knee in there. all that metal. When I put pressure on it, it hurts. So I want to do the raised gardens. But yes, they will be vegetables planted next year.
And I assume that's your pet dog in the avatar, right?
That's Tasha. Yes, the demon dog.
Is that your only pet?
Yep, that's Tasha.
Okay, and are you gonna fence the yard, or are you gonna let the dog run?
No, she has. We bought. I don't know if you've seen them. The portable fences, the little portable fences that you put together.
Okay.
Well, Donnie calls it a playpen. It says playpen on the box. But they make doggy fencing. Like the one I have is 8 panels. I can add more to it, but I want to see how she does, and then she'll have a lead to run around. But eventually, I don't. It's small, so I don't know if we'll fence it in or not. But
around here, people put up the invisible fence, the wire in the ground, and they put the collar on the dog, and the dog doesn't want to cross the wire because it shocks them. Right.
Right. They do. That's called the invisible fences, and they it's little flags. Yeah. The one I looked up, it's like little flags they put in the ground, and it won't let them cross the barrier.
Hello, Herman. Well, the dog can actually, if it can endure, it can actually get across if it wants to, but most dogs don't because they get shocked and they don't want to go anymore. You know what I mean? They learn not to. I think someone said 5 foot on each side of the wire, they'll feel the shock. So if the dog can run the 10 foot through the zone, they're on the other side then. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And then they don't want to come back. They'll get shocked coming back. Someone told me that. They said their dog figured out that it can actually run, right? And if it and they get through the invisible fence. So
well, I want to try this portable fence that you can move whatever and you can add panels to. I want to try this first. Yeah. Because my mom actually did it, but she's got more panels than I got. I got mine just to try it out with how she does. And and then if she does really well, then I'll get this. I'll add 8 more panels because you can order it from Amazon.
Yep.
But she has a lead for out back.
Well, that was the other thing. You just get a 50-foot lead, right? And wrap it around a tree, and the dog has a lot of leeway, right?
Right. Well, the trees are cut, but the one we found, I think Marshall's or Ross. It's like solid metal, and you can screw it into the deck, and it goes around and around, so she can't get tangled up. Like I could put it like on the bottom of the step, and it's a 30-foot.
Okay. Do you have a treed lot, or is the lot more or less without trees?
All the trees. I mean, I got trees behind the house because it's a mountain, but there's no shade. It's all sunny.
Okay. That's right, Patrick.
Poor Patrick. Patrick keeps us all out of Dougie keeps us all out of his house. He don't like us playing with his blue balls or his red ball.
Yeah, well, it's not my ball. I'm holding on to it for somebody. So.
You've had it for 2 years now?
Yeah. But it's not it's not mine. I'm holding it for somebody, right? Yeah.
I just want to open the building. I just want to open it and see what's in there. Behind the house.
The barn?
Yes.
I could take, in fact, one of my early videos, if you go back on my channel, and I don't have too many videos up. I have 1,000 live streams up. I've only got like 24 videos up. One of the early videos, I think I actually tore the barn.
Oh, did you? I'll have to look that up.
I think so. From like 3.5 years ago, something like that.
There's somebody I miss talking to. Is Herman Munster. He always cracked me up.
Herman comes by my place once in a while.
I know he does. No, but you know, back in the day, he was always here.
Mm-hmm. I'd like to figure out what other name he chats under, though. You know how it goes, right, Monica?
Yeah. I wouldn't know.
A person named Herman Munster or named Mountain Man might actually have an account with a regular name, and you chat to them, and they're a regular chatter, perhaps. They might, right?
Right, but I couldn't imagine anybody not being Mountain Man, because Mountain Man is just out there. He's always hitting on the ladies and men.
There we go, Dutchman. Thank you.
But let's turn our attention back to Steam. Well, it turns out we can't really run a lot of Windows games out of the box.
High five, Dutchman.
Are you gonna strip for us, Herman?
Now, Herman Munster, if I remember correctly, was 9 feet tall. Right now, Fred Gwynn was a pretty tall guy, and I think he wore 9-inch boots when he played the role of Herman Munster. I think in actuality, making him close to like 7'3" or something, 7'6". But on the show, the Munsters, everyone said Herman was 9 feet tall.
I love that show. I think they should have left it running longer than what they did.
Did you know that Yvonne DiCarlo, who played
Lily,
was older than what's his name, Lewis, who played Grandpa?
I never knew that.
She was actually older than him, and he played her father on the show. Now, Yvonne DiCarlo was a trained opera singer, I believe, and in her earlier career, she sang on stage in front of people.
She was a pretty lady.
She was. She considered it a demotion when she had to do sitcom on TV.
Really?
To make money. She figured, well, she you know, what she had doing before was more prestigious. Now, remember, in the 60s, sitcoms were like made for children, right? She'd been performing for adults. So there was that kind of mentality, right? Nowadays, sitcoms are not necessarily geared towards kids, but in the beginning, they generally were. At least the Munsters was.
Well, if you think the Addams Family was first, right?
I don't know which was first, the Addams Family or the Munsters. I don't know the answer to that.
Somebody look that up. I think
somebody could look that up. Yeah, the Addams Family was originally a one-box cartoon that would appear in the New Yorker magazine, right?
So it was like a comic strip.
Yeah, but it started as a single-frame comic that was included in the New Yorker magazine, and then I guess it morphed into a show. People liked it. I don't know. Someone had an idea. Whatever happened.
Well, isn't that how the Peanuts got started? Was a comic strip and turned into a cartoon?
The Peanuts.
Yeah, the Peanuts.
Charles still started in the 50s with the Peanuts comics.
Right.
And he lived until sometime in the 80s and 90s. Yes, quiet person. Oh, she's waving. Okay.
Oh.
She's on the phone.
I think she's singing.
Now.
Huh.
Now, Schultz had a comic. He wrote a new comic of four cell comic every day. He had it while it was running before he died. He had a new one every day. I believe, maybe not on Saturday and Sunday. But he did.
Do you want to know one of my favorite black and white TV
Hello,
shows?
Angel. Go ahead.
Was Dennis the Menace. I don't know why. You know, it beats out Rascals, it beats out the Three Stooges, but I think Dennis the Menace in black and white was like the coolest.
Dennis the Menace was all right. It was not my favorite. Hey Valhalla, how you doing? There was a few early sitcoms. It was the Munsters and the Addams Family for me. I think mostly Gilligan's Island.
Yeah, but Gilligan's. Yeah, I guess they did start out in black and white, didn't they?
Only the very first episode was black and white.
Is that what it was? I knew. I remember. Maybe it's when they got stuck on the island was black and white, and then it goes to color.
Yep. The first episode was black and white. There was other ones like Flipper, Dennis the Menace, Andy Griffith, or whatever. I didn't really watch those shows for some reason. I don't know why.
My Three Sons.
My Three Sons. I didn't watch that till I got older, and it was in reruns. I didn't watch My Three Sons until I was like 40 years old, I don't think.
Well, you got to think when I was younger, and it was all that was on TBS, so it was reruns for me. And,
yeah, all reruns.
You know, because, you know, I'm born in the 70s. So, you know, Hazel started out black and white.
Thank you for coming, Storm Dancer. Storm Dancer, thank you for coming. When I was really, really young, one of the earliest shows I remember watching, you know, that I would watch the next day. The next day was a show called The Courtship of Eddie's Father. It had Jodie Foster, and it had, what's his name, who eventually played the Incredible Hulk. What was his name? I forgot. Yeah, I was born in 65, Charles. I was born in 1965, Charles.
See, I don't remember that show that you're talking about. And
I love Eddie's Father. It was black and white. And it was about a bachelor and his son who lived in an apartment and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
I'll have to look that. Highway Patrol was good. How I'm decorating my bedroom is kind of funny that we're talking about black and white. Is I have
not Lou Ferrigno.
I have Audrey Hepburn. I'm doing it like old Hollywood pictures with like Audrey Hepburn and Marilyn Monroe. I have two Marilyn pictures.
It was the guy who played him when he wasn't the Hulk. That you know, it was the other guy that played him, not Lou Ferrigno. Patrick's playing True Confessions. Now, I never really wondered how that worked out, but I always reckoned that Gilligan was hooking up with Ginger, and that was the scuttlebutt. But Bill Bixby, that's him. You got it, Dutchman. It was Bill Bixby and Jodie Foster, and I don't know who all was in it. Patty Duke show. There's another one. She played both roles. She said that she suffered psychological illness from playing both roles. I don't know. Didn't she? Now, oddly enough, didn't Patty Duke marry Gomez from the Addams Family?
I didn't know that.
I think so. Quiet. You know you're muted, right? Okay. Yeah, she's not talking to us.
I think she's singing.
I think she said she's not singing. I think she's talking to somebody.
Oh.
But not us. There you go.
Sorry. Moving my mic. So, Patty Duke had a thing between two actors. One was John Ashton. I can't remember the other one. So she's had Sean Ashton, which she claims was John Ashton's son, but they're not quite sure if Sean Ashton is John Ashton's son who played Gomez Addams in the original Addams Family.
Okay. She did not marry him.
Yeah, they never got
Okay.
married. I don't believe that.
Okay. Got it.
How did you have Sean
Jodie
Astin?
Foster would be in her 70s now, wouldn't she? I think Jodie Foster is probably my age. Yeah, 61, says Mountain Man. Now, Jodie Foster was making movies still like 10 years ago, wasn't she? I don't think
Yes.
she has done any lately though.
She's been directing more than acting, I think.
Mm-hmm. I remember she played a role in a movie I watched years ago called Carney or Carnies about people who worked in a carnival. And it was very adult themed. And so it was like the first adult themed role I'd seen Jodie play, because I remember her from the Bad News Bears and from this Courtship of Eddie's Father. And I think she was quite young, probably about 20 or maybe something like that. And the movie got no really acclaim, and it's probably been forgotten and never panned out. Yeah, she was in Panic Room. That movie's 10 years old, right?
Probably more than that, actually.
Someone might look more than that. Okay, someone might look that up. A movie called Carnies or Carney. I don't know. And
Now
I think that was the first adult role I saw Jodie Foster playing.
Now, is that black and white or colored?
It's got to be color. It's got to be, because it would have been in the 80s. You know what I mean?
Okay. Then yeah, it would be color.
I think most Foster movies are in color. I don't think you would have been any Jodie Foster movie in black and white.
Unless she was like Shirley Temple, and well, Shirley Temple was the 30s and 40s.
Yeah.
Well, Shirley Temple couldn't play an adult role in a movie, right?
No.
Because she was completely typecast.
And you know that really sucks.
Nowadays, they call that getting Jethro'd, right? Max Baer hated the role. Max Baer Jr., whoever he is, hated the role of Jethro because he couldn't get another job after that. They wanted him to be Jethro.
And you know that really sucks because Shirley talent, and that really sucks for them. But you know, Shirley Temple really tried to, when she was turning into an adult, and she just couldn't make it. Nobody would watch her movies. She really, really did try.
I know she tried, but nobody would accept her like that.
It was a silent brain. Is keto messing with my brain, Mountain Manor? Actually, Mountain Man, my brain is a little bit sharper than it used to be since I've gotten straightened out, and you know, I've got that autoimmune kind of dormant right now. I'm actually kind of sharp. I don't quit. I don't stop in the middle of sentences and forget what I say. Not as often. I still do it, but not as bad.
I do.
Well, COVID did it to me with the brain fog. I was horrible. I couldn't even carry a sentence on for like 2 years. I still, yet some of the simplest things, my brain will just drop off. Whoa, Jethro had the hots for Granny?
That's news to me.
Dutchman's being funny. He said Jethro had the hots for Granny, but Mr. Drysdale stole her away to Bug Tussle, Tennessee.
There was other things I learned is that, of course, Ellie Mae was like in her 30s playing the role of a 15-year-old girl, right?
Isn't that crazy that you would have never thought that?
Oh, no, I knew Ellie Mae wasn't 15. I knew she, but I never knew she was that. She was like in her 30s or something. And she was playing the role of a 15-year-old girl on a sitcom.
But I think you was talking about like childhood growing up in Hollywood. Oh, what's her name? The Flying Nun. She still does stuff today, and Sally Field, yeah.
Sally
She
Field.
started young, and she made it through till she's older.
She's transitioned. Yeah, some people can't transition, right?
And she transitioned very well.
Think about a guy like Screech from that show Saved with the Bell, right? That guy, he couldn't get another role after that because everyone knew him as Screech, and that was it. But the other guy in the show, whose name I forget, the Hispanic guy, he got plenty of adult
Mario.
Yeah, he got plenty of adult roles, but Screech couldn't get an adult role. Hey, Mike H.
The one that played Zach, he got several TNT TV show roles.
Kids TV though, right?
No.
Oh.
He had a lawyer show. It was with that Ben Savage or Adam Savage, the one that used to play on the Wonder Years.
What I know, I learned by watching a documentary on TV 20 years ago. That's what I know about Screech and the other guy. So
yes, Mario's done a lot. He still does. He's hosted a lot of game shows too. He still does. You still see him every now and again.
But the blonde hair guy that played Zach on Saved by the Bell, he actually has some serious acting roles.
I think Billy's back. I think that's Billy.
You're talking about Zach, Quiet.
No, I mean in the chat. In the chat. In the chat. I think that's Billy come back with another name.
He's trolling. Is he trolling?
Well, I may be wrong. You think you know who someone is, and then you find out maybe it's not them, right? Yeah, Get Smart. That was a great show. Barbara Feldon and
yeah.
What was Maxwell Smart's name? I forgot now.
The main character in Get Smart, he used to play the main character in Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget was Get Smart in cartoon, though, right?
The guy that played Inspector Gadget and the main character in Get Smart.
Yeah, his voice was that of Maxwell Smart, right? Yeah. Don Adams. You got it. Dutchman's the best.
Yes.
Don
yes,
Adams.
Thank you.
Have you noticed sitcoms? We don't really have sitcoms anymore.
You got to be politically correct these days.
It's just
right? It makes it hard. It makes it difficult to be funny. If you got to be politically correct, it makes it difficult to be funny.
Mm-hmm.
I used to love watching TV, but I don't even really watch, TV.
But Donnie does. You don't watch sports on TV?
I cannot watch sports on TV. I'm one of those people that has to be in the stands. I love sports, but I can't watch it on TV. I get bored too easy. I'm weird.
I watch documentaries. I watch a History Channel, Nat Geo, Discovery, channels like that. And I watch the news. I don't watch sitcoms and shit anymore. I just don't.
I like watching I still watch Dateline or but sitcoms are just not around, or I watch a movie every now and again. I'm hoping to change that when I get moved. Maybe I could sit down and actually watch TV. Me and Donnie used to do it all the time.
Hello.
Hello, Miss Gal.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hello,
You're looking beautiful, Miss Gal Pal.
Oh, thank you.
Always does. Trisha, thanks for stopping by. Good to see you.
But hey, Trisha.
Yeah, Patrick, I'm with you. I watch, documentaries. When I used to read a lot more than I do now, but I went through a phase where I read true crime, mostly mafia books, and I'd read like 30 different mafia books.
See, that's the stuff I like to watch on TV is true crime.
Yeah.
Hey, Trisha. I was at Trisha's today. She was driving.
I find that Trisha in a lot of her streams is driving. Yeah.
Did get to see the baby though the other day.
That's true, Mountain Man.
Mountain Man, just for you, when I finally get moved, I'm going to start cooking keto for you so you can turn keto.
Me too.
Thank you, Dr.
I had a guy. Well, I was senior in high school. This guy was, he was entering like driver's ed. He kept hitting on me. You're too young. You're too young. So if you guys have access to Body Cam as a TV show where they show footage from body cameras of cops, if you hear one from Montrose, Iowa, that folks got the hit on me back when I was in school.
Oh, that's cool.
No, not really.
Why?
The guy hit on me, but he went to this trailer.
Hello, Trisha.
Hi. Or it's like this.
They said it's a ladies' night. Oh, what a night.
Oh, really? Ladies' night.
Yeah. Well, we've been all women.
It looks like I did not call for ladies' night, but that's how it seems to work out. We did have Donald up here and Too Tall Rob earlier.
Oh,
but
yeah.
otherwise, I think it's been all ladies.
I think I ran Rob off.
Oh, maybe. You know 212 Rob, Madness?
I had never met him till tonight.
Oh, okay. You know him, Trisha?
Hold on a minute. Okay.
She's catching up.
Catching up out here.
I just thought you might know 212 Rob, right?
Yeah, I know who that is.
Oh, yeah. Oh, that's
Okay.
right. He was going to Young's.
Yeah, he would go to Young. And then we
He
had
has a
Donald from
raccoon
Scotland.
cam.
Yeah, raccoon cam.
He's the raccoon. He absolutely is the raccoon man. That's for sure.
Does he like catch raccoons and release them, or?
No, he feeds them on his porch.
Oh, I've been to that.
And he live streams.
He gives them
He
donuts.
puts the camera out there. He gives them donuts, cookies. He gives them pies. He gives them like whole pie. He puts whole pies out there for them.
Is he the one in Canada?
No,
Canada.
212 Rob lives out in near Manhattan, Kansas. Near not in Manhattan, but somewhere near Manhattan, Kansas.
Okay, I watched
Hello, Relentless.
I watched a YouTube video series about this guy up in Canada who has like 30 raccoons and he'll feed them hot dogs, blueberries, grapes, anything. Cereal.
I'm hoping when I move, what we like on our security cameras, I hope that I see some wildlife.
There's the Blackwells or something their name is. Do they sit on the deck and feed them hot dogs?
That's video tube series I watch, they're like throwing hot dogs out, blueberries, cereal, just to get them away from their sliding porch door, and put them on a bench and start feeding them more and more and more.
Oh, the Blackwells, they'll sit on the deck, and the raccoons come right up and stand up on their legs. They're so tame, they can come and take the food right from their hands.
Yeah.
There's one raccoon that has them living in their basement. Has about 15 in their basement.
I don't think I'd want those fucking things in my basement. That would stink.
Wait a minute, is that one camp still going where they were living in that abandoned house?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
watched
so
that one too.
It just went
The raccoon
live
house.
for a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, that's like a cabin or something in it, like a cabin.
Yeah.
That one's really cool.
Yeah,
They got all kinds of there's a clock and pictures and stuff.
Yeah, the raccoon cafe. What is that called? The raccoon something.
Raccoon Saloon.
Yeah,
the raccoon saloon. That's it.
I think I'm subbed to that. I think I'm subbed. The truth is now I'm subbed to so many fucking channels I don't even know. That I go and I say, oh, this is a cool channel. I go and I look and I'm already subbed. I'm like, oh,
My kids do that for me sometimes. I actually had a couple raccoons. I would put cat food out on my porch.
Mm-hmm.
And of course, they would come up, eat it all. Next night, there they all. And they were like 30, 40 pounds. And eventually I got one.
They'll bring their kids. They'll bring their kids up to eat on your porch. Yeah, they'll never leave. That was the issue. You heard the story I told Rob about our neighbor when I was a kid up the road, kept feeding the raccoons on her porch. And everybody in the neighborhood got upset about it because they didn't want raccoons running all over the place.
I do have a story kind of similar to that, Dougie Doug. So I lived inside the city limits of Nauvoo, Illinois, but kind of in a rural area. So I had two cats.
Well, I'll be right back.
Okay.
So I had this little fluffy kitten, Calico. And I had this big 20-pound orange cat. I went outside on my porch, going to Casey's to get something to drink, And I look outside, I see my one cat's tail, a big fluffy black tail, and then my other cats. Yeah. Oh, another little kitty. It turned around, skunk. Next to my two cats. My neighbor was chief. My neighbor was the chief of police. Went to the city council saying, "Hey, can we shoot it?" As if I had looked at the limits, can't shoot it. Yeah, the skunk was best friends with my cat. Never sprayed him, nothing. Cops couldn't do anything about it. We didn't have animal control at the time. So, the skunk was just another thinking pet that I had that was outside. Never did anything to anybody, though.
Most skunks are cats, basically.
I mean, the skunk was pretty much nice enough. I could almost pet it. Never acted aggressive towards me or anybody. But the chief of police and the cops there, they thought it was a nuisance, so they did want to subdue it.
I have skunks. I have raccoons. I have possums. I have deer. I have a whole little herd that comes right here in my yard.
Oh, me too. I actually had an albino skunk. Well, maybe older, like a raccoon, albino raccoon. But is missing his tail. Was a lot lighter color than the usual raccoon. He was always coming up to my porch wanting cat food.
An area we used to live in, actually, somebody was breeding them, and there's like an abundance of skunks that run like crazy. Wild
What?
through there. Oh yeah, they were breeding the skunks.
One of
Like,
my grade school teacher, her younger
Yes, I
sister,
do, Patrick.
We'll forgive the typo, Patrick. We'll forgive the typo.
I couldn't imagine breeding them. A skunk.
No,
said
I'm back with you.
Why would you
my
want
grade
an
school
excessive
teacher, her younger sister had a pet skunk. And what they do is take out the scent gland so it won't spray, but when it tries to spray, it poops. At least that's what she said.
What?
So if the skunk tries to spray you, instead of actually spraying you, it just tries to poop on you.
Wow.
I'd rather have it poop on you than have it spray, I guess. I love the smell of skunk. Sure, finer.
Well, usually if it smells like a skunk, that means it's going to mess you up good.
Yep.
I agree.
It's a hard smell to hide.
Well, our dog got skunked. We didn't let her in the house for 3 days. And we took her and got her washed professionally. We weren't able to get that smell out no matter what we tried, you know?
Did you?
And
Wait
even
a minute.
after
What about tomato juice?
tomato juice did not work very well.
No,
And even
tomato
after
juice
we
does
got
not
her
work.
professionally washed, she still reeked like skunk. I mean, you know.
Wow.
Supposedly, I heard you make a paste out of baking soda and cover the fur
Yeah, we
and
tried.
everything.
We read. Listen, we went online, and we read the home remedies, and they said the baking soda is better than the tomato juice. They said all tomato juice does is hide the smell. The baking soda might actually lift it up out of the fur. We tried all of that, but none of that worked.
Really?
I'm here to tell you, if your dog gets skunked, there's very little you can do about it except be patient for a couple of weeks. You know what I mean?
Dang.
No, our dog got skunked once, and we used actual whole canned tomatoes and like smashed them into him and worked them into him and left it on him, just like left it on him while he was running around and stuff. It took
Next
it
time
out.
I get skunked, I'm coming to your house, okay? Just kidding.
Don't come in the Mississippi; it will make it smell even worse.
Just kidding.
Bring Patrick with you, and I can give him a meal.
Yeah, Patrick needs to eat. I know, yeah. You can eat the peanuts. She puts peanuts on her porch for the birds and squirrels.
Yes, I feed the birds and the squirrels.
So Patrick, in the chat, I went down about a week ago and met him in Staten Island, and we went to lunch and had lunch overlooking the water in a marina. It was kind of cool. I've forgotten how much fun it is driving to Staten Island. Boonville, Iowa. I don't know what's in Boonville, Iowa. Mountain
It's
Man.
probably flat.
Good day, Twit.
Twit, I hope you're doing well, man. Good to see you, Twit. It's it's like what, two in the afternoon or 3 in the afternoon for you, Twit, something like that. I'm gonna go see what the national day is today. See what I can do here.
Hey, Doug, thanks a lot for letting me know, by the way. I appreciate
Yes,
that.
of course. Madness, you must have got the same email I did, right?
Yeah, I got the email, but
Yeah.
I didn't pay attention to it
Yeah.
until after you broke.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. August 29th, National Lemon Juice Day.
Lemon juice.
National Chop Suey Day. I got lemon juice and chop suey for my live stream. National Chop Suey Day.
Chop Suey Day, huh?
You know, the problem is they have too many national days. They got to come up with something. They get silly, right?
International Day Against Nuclear Tests.
I don't have that written down. That's not on my list.
So you have international. Oh, it's International Day, not National Day for us. Look up International.
I'll look up international days. I'll do that. I've never done that before, but I will. International Day. Yeah. International Day calendar. Let's see what we come up with. List of international days. The format is different than the other site I go to. I hate that. You know what I mean? But let me go see what they say.
National Flirting Day.
Now they're going to give me the whole list. I got to scroll down to August. August 29th. International Day of Awareness of Food Loss and Waste. The food you throw in the garbage. You got to be aware of that. I don't see it says Nuclear Test Day. I don't. Oh, that was September. Let me try August. I'm wrong. I was reading the month of September. Scratch that. Nobby's 100% correct. It's the International Day Against Nuclear Tests. Robbie's right. I scrolled down too far on my calendar. Sorry, Nobby. Didn't mean to fuck with you like that. That was my bad.
One more toke, Doug.
International
Okay.
Day Against Nuclear Tests.
We're almost in September, so just a few more days.
Well, the format's different, like I said. On the National Day calendar, they just give you today. That's all you get. On the International Day calendar, they give you every day of the year, and you got to scroll down. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The format was different. Okay, I'll be back.
That would be.
That's good.
My son was born on in a leap year. He actually, I was predicted that was my time to have him. He was born February 27th.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was close. '92.
1992.
Yeah, if they're born in the AM, their date's in February. If they're born in the PM, they're March.
Wow.
Yeah, because I asked when they gave me my due date. They're like, "Oh, you're due to be. Oh, you could have a leap year baby," and I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Yeah, your due date's the 28th, so you could basically have him your baby on the leap day, the 29th." And I'm like, "What?" So how would they determine when its birthday actually is
Well, yeah.
observed? And he goes, "If it's in the AM, it gets to be February. If it's in the PM, it gets to be March." And I was like, "Oh, we can't pick?" And he goes, "No, you can't pick."
Well, now you can pick.
Oh, they let you pick now.
So my granddaughter was actually almost planned, but nature's way brought her. But they were discussing a date, and I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Yeah, we can actually pick a day," and I'm like, I don't know, all this new stuff that they have going on. It's like, is it really a good thing to be doing? To kind
Oh, I
of,
what you're saying. Okay, so my daughter, she was due, and then she didn't have it. So then they were like, and I had gone down there, so I could be there to take care of her daughter, her oldest daughter, Clementine. And they're like, "Okay, so you didn't have it. So when do you want to have it? Do you want to have it in 2 days or 3 days?" And I'm like, "Wait, what?" And she's like, "Yeah,
right?
me and I'll have it." And I'm like, "No, you shouldn't do that." She's like, "Well, then, I mean, you're going to be leaving." And I'm like, "That's messed up."
Yeah. See, I'm glad I'm not the only one that thought that.
But they do a lot of weird stuff with pregnancies now. And the things they tell them, I like me and her like constantly. She's like, I was like, "I can't wait to get home and be alone again with just the dog." There was like her and him, and I mean, it was nice to be there and see the new baby and everything, but I couldn't wait to get home. I was there for 2 weeks, and it was in South Carolina. The humidity was awful. The humidity was terrible.
Oh, I bet.
Hurricane Debbie went through while I was there. That's the first time
Oh, yeah.
and not only did it go through there, we're watching it and listening, and they're like, "Oh, now it's going inland and headed north." It came to my house while I was gone.
I remember that. Double whammy.
They're down by Myrtle Beach, right outside Myrtle Beach. Could be to Myrtle Beach in 12 minutes. It was like Trump Nation there, billboards and everything. Her neighbor on the one side were Trumpers. They had the flags flying in the back of their jacked up hillbilly trucks. The flag on the flagpole underneath the American flag and everything. I had to sit there every day outside on the porch swing smoking.
Hurricane Debbie dumped rain and wind at my house too. I had 6 plants. It knocked 2 of my plants over, and I couldn't get them to retake because the weed, the plants, the root system is very shallow, and there's a lot of sail area. And we had the plants out in the box. I had 6 plants. Now I've only got 4 because 2 of them weren't making it after the storm came through.
Eleanor Roosevelt.
It's a shame.
That was a weird storm because usually we get hit with the rain. It went above us and hit Ohio and then went on to you in New York. It was really weird. Because we have not had any, we didn't have any, we've not had any rain in almost 3 months. Our lake.
You haven't had rain in 3 months?
No, we're in a severe drought.
Holy shit.
Everything's drying up. Like the little creeks and stuff are all dry.
Where are you at? Kentucky?
West Virginia.
West Virginia. So, wait, what side? East side? West side?
I'm down on the Kentucky side.
Oh, okay.
I'm Southern.
I can be to West Virginia in a half an hour.
Right in Morgantown.
I can be in Pennsylvania, in Virginia. I can be in Virginia, all over Virginia in no time at all. You know, it goes right around me.
Gal Pal's in the panhandle of Maryland. She's very close to Virginia, West Virginia, Pennsylvania. They're all right there.
She's close to Morgantown.
Yeah.
I'm about 5 hours from Morgantown.
Hello, Faye. Faye, thank you for coming by. I think you came by earlier. I said hello.
Thanks, Faye.
Pardon me, I'm eating these pretzel sticks because I was a little peckish.
Tender beet bites.
There
And
you
I
go.
was born in Pennsylvania.
I was born in Kentucky.
No, Pennsylvania.
Oh.
I have 2 of each left, Nobby. I have 2 sativa and 2 indica left.
Clear up.
I lost 1 of each.
Almost in the chimney.
And then New York waterways. I was at Lock 19 earlier. Boat came in. I came in sideways. Again, sucked into a Keokuk power plant. So they eventually locked through. And it's pretty damn funny because deckhand said, "Oh, it was all my fault." Well, what was it? Deckhand came through and said it was his fault. But damn. Oh yeah, flag on the front of the barge said, "Welcome to the shit show." Get sucked into the Keokuk power plant. Flag on the front barge. Welcome to the shit show.
Have you heard that song?
No.
There's a song. Welcome to
Wow,
the shit show.
Oh, yeah. I know that song.
Do you know it, Doug?
I've heard it. I think so, yeah. I do believe so. Let me just have a look around. I'm going to post that, Faye. And then I'm going to go ahead and blow the picture up again. She didn't notice the last time I blew the picture up.
What?
Now she does.
Faye has a question for you, Gal Pal. It's posted on the screen.
Oh, it's a okay, so Camel went back years ago. You saved your C notes and your Camel cigarettes. That's one of the Camel cigarette jukeboxes.
I remember them when I was a bit younger.
The diners must have them. Didn't that sit at like a diner table?
Yeah.
That's what it looks like, yep. One Love. Good to see you, buddy. Long time no see, man. Where the hell have you been?
It's been a great day, man.
Last time
One Love came back.
He moved to Vegas. He came in my stream last time I streamed, and he left Colorado and moved to Vegas.
I think the last time I spoke to him, he talked about moving. I didn't know it was Vegas, but I think he talked about moving. I haven't seen One Love in months. Like months. It's been like 3 or 4 months. I don't see him in chat. I don't see him anywhere. If he left chat, I don't blame him. Because the place is, anyway, I won't even start.
We all know.
Doug.
Chat is just a lovely place.
I don't know if it's me or what But yeah, Viva Las Vegas. There you go, One Love. Chat gets worse. It doesn't get better. It gets worse, right? Maybe that's just me.
You know, there's just some days I just want to pass out Xanaxes to everybody in chat. Maybe they'll take a happy pill and chill the fuck out.
Oh.
I just want to stand at the fucking door at the chat room before you walk in. Please get examined, and here is your Xanax.
I am in Texans. Just shoot it in the butt.
Please take your happy pill before you enter chat.
Patrick, that's me that takes the notes. Spreadsheets, apparently,
Hello,
from what I've
Pastor.
heard.
Who was it that said that? And I about flipped out. I heard that the other day. Somebody said that you took notes and you had notes on every damn one of us. But I can't remember who it was.
Listen, Monica, don't believe things you hear in chat, Monica.
You think I
Did you hear the things they said about me?
No,
Monica,
nobody. I never hear anybody talk about you.
Monica, listen. They said I drive around the country, meeting girls from chat and having sex with them. And I'm I wish I did.
No, the only thing I've really heard is that you and Gal Pal had an affair.
The best part is you drove by your house a million times, Trisha.
What's that, Monica?
I said the only one I've really heard about you is you and Gal Pal having an affair.
Well, that's
my God,
rubbish,
you guys have hit it big time out here. They're putting it on the Twitter, yeah.
Listen, I have met a lot of people from chat, a lot of women, a lot of men. I drive around, as you know, when I'm going places. I've met some people more than once. Okay, I haven't had any sex with any of them. You know, it's like, what the heck? There's the thing, though, right? You want to be friends with someone. If you do that, that's the end of the friendship, right?
Yeah.
Well,
you know
I told you.
Perfect way to ruin a friendship.
Well, I told you after the first of the year that me and Donnie would meet up with you.
You all right, Gal Pal?
I won't have sex with either of you, okay? Is that okay?
Dang.
Doggy! Dang, that heart breaks my heart. Jeez. Damn, I thought I was going to have a threesome.
What's up, quiet person?
Can I ask you
No,
something?
let me just say this. I'm a married man, and that's all there is to it. I have a wife.
Did you spare Jimbo and Terry B?
Yeah.
Oh, there we are.
And Patrick, tell us the truth.
Everything went black. It was like,
Patrick, you mean you and Dougie didn't have sex? Damn. Bye, Pastor. I miss talking to Pastor. I used to talk to him every night. Now he doesn't even come around.
Uh-oh. We've lost Noelle.
I think we bored her to death with adult talk.
She's an adult. She's 24 years old.
I know she's an adult, but
you didn't bore me.
Never a dry moment out here, you know.
Look, that goes for you too, One Love.
Never a dry moment? It seems like a wet moment here.
One Love's making a very astute observation here.
Dang it.
So,
well, thank you, One Love.
One Love.
One Love here. I was saving myself for you. Jesus Christ. Now you break my YouTube heart again.
Don't get laid at all.
Moist.
This is the most excitement I had in about 2 years.
Oh, who did that? Who did that, Dougie?
That's Brian Parento, our friend from Washington State.
Oh, okay.
He lived on, you know Brian, he lived on the island, right?
Yes.
That's Brian. He did that. But I just thought it was astute because One Love had made the comment. Which one? This one. See the comment One Love had made?
I'm telling you, One Love is a secret serial killer.
Yeah, probably.
That was right on time, One Love. Thank you. That was, I don't know, we must have some kind of a thing going, right? Oh.
Now,
like
who?
5 something.
May I ask who is Nobby? I've never met them before.
Nobby Noble. He's my friend from the north of England. He lives up in Yorkshire, up in North Yorkshire in England.
Nice
He's
to
a
meet
buddy
you,
of mine from
Nobby.
chat.
Yeah, he's been on the panel with us. If you look at last one we had, he was on the panel. He gets on Jimbo's too.
Oh, okay.
One place you won't see him is in the Las Vegas chat room.
Where Monica stays.
That's where you won't see him.
I know. Monica has an addiction to Las Vegas. I know.
I think most humidity in a chat room would be at New Orleans when Mardi Gras happening.
Oh my God, I love the New Orleans ones when they do Mardi Gras. I am there every year. It is a blast in there.
We have ESPN or something? Yeah, we got the sports channels here.
No, he's commenting about what I said about the telepathic communication. He's making a pun.
ESP.
He's making a pun on ESP, extrasensory perception, right? Yeah.
Yes. So, Gal Pal, are you writing in your
ESPN is when
your secret book about all of us tonight?
Yes, I'm taking notes right now.
Okay. Thank you. Can you talk nice about me?
I think she's packing her pipe. I'm not sure what she's doing.
Nope, taking notes.
What? I'm trying to think who said that the other night, and I about lost it laughing.
Yeah, Pal, you ain't sharing your stuff.
I can't remember who said it.
Last time I was on the panel here, Dougie Doe was back in this stuff.
People say the damnedest things in chat.
You think?
People say the damnedest things.
I wouldn't know. I don't know nothing about chat.
Yeah, I'm supposed to be I'm a sister too. Remember that?
Oh, now that one cracks me up. How do both? I just don't understand. How can anybody say? I know who said that one, but I don't know how anybody can say that you and I'm a sister are the same person. I've known I'm a sister since 2018.
Yeah, no, listen, yeah, that's insane.
Shannon, of all people, how long has she been in chat? I'm a sister.
We don't have to call people by name, please. But I would just say that anyone who actually thinks that I'm a sister and Gal Pal are the same person is an idiot.
I agree.
That's what I would say.
I never laughed. I think I was the one that told Gal Pal about that one night, and I'm a sister. I was busting out laughing. I was laughing.
Anyone who's been in chat. Anyone been in chat has known sister, yeah, like you said, since 2018. Gal Pal didn't come to chat till 2021. Right?
Yeah.
It's just nuts.
Well, I didn't meet her until, I met Dot on your panel.
Hey, Pastor Muppets, Monica wants you to come and talk to her some.
I never see him anywhere anymore. Which I haven't been in chat a lot with me moving.
I only know Dougie and Gal Pal for the Ohio River camera.
Hey, I'm right on the Ohio River. I see that every day.
Where at?
West Virginia and Ohio border each other. And Kentucky. And the Ohio runs right through the middle. I fish on the Ohio River. I did until I got sick.
Yeah.
I fish on the Ohio every day, huh?
Where do you guys get out of the Ohio up that way?
I've caught walleye, I've caught bass, I've caught skipjack, moon eyes. I've anything, mostly catfish, drums galore,
Wow.
gar. I mean, there's everything in Ohio. You never know. A bunch of turtles. You never know what's going to be on your line.
Well, we used to live down, but
Pretty much the
you know
same
where
as
Evansville is, Indiana. Down that way, I always wondered what was in that dang river.
Oh my God, it's fish galore. I love fishing on the Ohio. That's my favorite thing to do.
Yeah, there was a lot of people down there in Evansville that go out there on boats and stuff and constantly fish.
Quiet
There's
person. I put something in the private chat. Okay?
Oh.
I mean, it's okay. I'm not worried about it. Let's just,
it keeps switching on me.
Okay.
Just a thought. That's all.
No worries.
Yep, got it. But I fish here in the Hudson. In season, we'll get striped bass and bluefish, but generally we get catfish, white perch, and river
there's
eels.
a lot of perch here, and there's a lot of bass. We've got
we used to get bluegills, but we don't get bluegills since I was a kid. I don't know why.
Now, bluegills are in our lakes, but I've never caught bluegill is what you use for bait. But there's a lot of different bass. There's white bass, there's hybrid, there's stripers, there's big, little bass. Where
when I was young, we used to have crab cages, and we'd throw them in off the wall down here at the river, and we'd catch blue crabs. Everybody who would watch us bring the crabs up in the Hudson River, blue crabs. They wanted the crabs, we'd give them away. I would not eat crabs out of this river, though. They taste like diesel fuel to me. I don't know.
Ooh.
Well, I don't keep the fish out of the river. I just I just fish and release. But out of the lakes I would keep, but not the river. Because we have too much river, there's a lot of river traffic, with the barges and stuff.
Kevin, what river was that in? What river did you catch that in, Kevin?
Please say the Mississippi.
No.
The Missouri River, right? Right, Kevin?
Illinois River.
Now, the Missouri River actually goes all the way up and starts in, I think, in Montana, or maybe below, but I think in Montana. The Missouri River is fed by the Gallatin. Let me get this straight. There's 3 rivers that feed the Missouri. I'm not going to remember them all now. But that's where I was when I went and live streamed those shows. I was up in Virginia City, Montana, which is right past Three Forks, right? The Missouri River is long. That's a big, long river.
Now
when we used to hunt.
The Ohio River is the Ohio River is very big, and I mean it's wide too.
Oh, it's just parts of it are huge. My old man was from Ohio. He lived pretty close to it. He lived in Sardis, though. He was from Sardis, Ohio.
I've never heard of that.
There were a bunch of small towns that went down through there. Sardis, Duffy, Fly. His dad worked for an aluminum company called Ormet. So they were right there. They shipped a lot of stuff out of there down the Ohio River.
On the barges.
Yeah.
Ohio is a very busy river for barges.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And then, of course, it comes, it joins with the Allegheny River and what's the other one? They all join there in Pittsburgh.
The Allegheny and the other one, they make the Ohio there in Pittsburgh, right?
They call it Three Rivers, where Three Rivers Stadium was.
Is it the Monongalia? Is it the Monongalia?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
Because the Monongalia starts, it is part of West Virginia too.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep. Now, the Allegheny
Brian
River.
is here. Brian drew this. This is Brian's artwork.
Oh, hey, Bri. The Allegheny River is where I come from. I can take you to where the Allegheny River starts. And I grew up in a village. They call it the village of Turtle Point. And it was named that by the Indians because it's a place along the Allegheny River where the turtles would migrate to mate. So they named it Turtle Point, and it's still called the village of Turtle Point.
Oh wow.
On up the road from it is Port Allegheny. It was also named by the Indians Port of Allegheny because it was a port on the Allegheny River.
Well, the Allegheny River up there is very narrow, isn't it? It's not a big river; it's a little river.
Yes, it was, but they could still remember. I told you there was the
canoe,
place, the canoe place.
So it's
and
so
the thing on the building was a boat with two Indians in a canoe on a river.
So it's not a traffic river like going to Pittsburgh or stuff like
no, because it's up there on up into the next county in Pennsylvania is where the Allegheny River starts coming out of. You walk up into a field. As you're going, it's a creek, but you go way up into the mountain where there's just water, all these little parts of water that are springing out of the mountain.
The headwaters of the Allegheny, yeah. But where you grew up, the Allegheny is a narrow, a little small river, right?
It's much smaller, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. And it gets bigger as it's coming down out of the mountain. And all these other little creeks and everything get into it to get as big as what it is by the time it gets to Pittsburgh.
I've got to ask Kevin where the hell he thinks he is now. Where did you think you were now, Kevin?
the village of idiots. Do you know there is a restaurant in Lexington, Kentucky called the Village of Idiots, and it is an amazing restaurant. It's very, very expensive.
Village of Idiots. There was a book I read years ago called The Confederacy of Dunces. The Confederacy of Dunces. It was pretty good. Uh-oh. Where am I?
You're in chat. You're in Dougie's room.
I'm not in my own chat. I'm in someone else's. Let me come back. You know what? They'd be happy just to get a look at you, Brian. Maybe you could yell or get a megaphone. I don't know.
Just use sign language. It's okay.
Yeah, sign language. Basic American Sign Language should be taught as a second language to everybody, I think. My opinion.
I agree with you.
That's my opinion, of course. They can start teaching them when they're in first grade, right? Because that's when you need, you don't get to study a language till you're in high school. Well, I'll tell you what, you don't learn, you want to learn a language, you got to do that when you're like 5-6 years old.
Yeah.
I tried to take German in high school and I had to drop out. I couldn't, my brain couldn't do it.
I took 4 years of French.
How well did you do?
Je ne parle pas français. I barely speak French at all. After 4 years, I passed. I didn't fail, but now German is different. German is harder.
German's hard.
It's more difficult, right?
Oh, it's very difficult. I tried one semester and I honestly could not do it. My brain was not wired to do it.
My son is 9 years old and he's autistic. one of the ways they were his teachers talking to me was for him to use American Sign Language.
Is he nonverbal?
Yeah. Well, mostly nonverbal.
And that works well.
Yeah.
Was somebody just backstage? Did I miss somebody trying to come up?
Not that I know of.
Well, no, I'm talking to myself because you can't see my backstage. I'm actually talking to the chat. If there was someone back there and they were trying to come up, come on, I'll let you up.
Yeah, and one of the ways I heard for someone that is
Brian
nonverbal, not autistic, is to teach him sign language. And that would help because I have cousins that are deaf that know sign language.
And that is awesome.
Yeah. That'd be one way to contact with other nonverbal autistic kids that know sign language, or even deaf people that know sign language.
There's this little girl that I watch. She's nonverbal autistic, and they do the sign language, and they use an iPad, and she can talk through the iPad, and it's amazing what they've done with her. It's called Autistic Interpretations or something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm telling you what, the mom and dad are amazing with their daughter. And, she goes to school, she does chores, she stubborns up, but they are very, very hands on, and she does amazing.
Yeah, there's also like different, like with I work at a nursing home. A lot of these people I work with are in ventilators, but they still move their hands. They just can't talk because of that. So we give them a sheet saying, I want this.
Hey,
I
Herman.
want that. I need to go to the bathroom. I'm hungry.
Good night, Herman.
And they could just point to that picture and communicate their needs that way. My son hasn't really grasped that yet. He can still verbalize certain things.
But if you keep working with him and being, every day, he'll get it.
Yeah. And that's what we're working with. He's currently under occupational therapy, speech therapy, physical therapy, anything that ends in therapy he does right now. But there are certain people who take advantage of that, the technology and whatnot, and they just waste it. And it blows my mind.
Okay. How old are your children, if you don't mind my asking, quiet person?
My younger daughter, she's neurotypical. She's 5 years old right now.
Okay.
My 9-year-old son, he has autism, ADHD. He's the one that we're trying to get used to everything else.
Now, is the 5-year-old normal?
Yeah.
Okay. That's a lot to handle.
Yes. My 9-year-old.
Because when they get frustrated, they give outbursts. Because they're frustrated, and you get frustrated, and it's hard.
Oh yes. He just had a doctor's appointment yesterday. He's on Focalin. He was on 5 milligrams. They upped it to 10 milligrams. And they also prescribed him Resperdal, another 5 milligrams there, because he was having such bad outbursts at school last year that they're trying to calm him down a bit.
But I think a lot of frustration is that he's trying to say things and he doesn't know how. That's just my opinion.
Exactly. Yes.
And you just got to find the way he can communicate.
Yes. He's also stubborn like his dad. So I don't like him being on medication, but I have to see how it goes. Basically, he was on this Focalin, like 5 milligrams last year, and he was still being aggressive to his teacher's aides. So I brought him up with the doctor. What?
What's the medicine do? What's the purpose of the medicine?
So now he was prescribed speech therapy, occupational therapy, all that stuff. He wasn't sitting still for that. His pediatrician, who has experience with autism, ADHD, prescribed this Focalin, like a pretty minor dose actually, to help him settle down, study what all the therapies is doing for him. But he was getting more and more agitated. So they kind of upped his dose a little bit, gave him the mood
Sorry, I was
stabilizer.
laughing at a comment in the chat.
So they gave my son a mood stabilizer, like itty bitty tiny pill, and it's supposed to help him with his aggressive behaviors, with focusing on what he's supposed to learn.
Hello, SA.
Hi, SA. So he basically gets like anxiety and then gets angry or upset because they think because he can't learn, or I don't understand why they're I don't understand why they drug a kid for being upset, but
I really believe sometimes that autistic children are actually highly intelligent and our minds can't
Some are.
comprehend what
Oh, he's
they're
highly intelligent.
doing.
The problem was they would sit him down to learn something, he couldn't hold still. Like if you were to say, hey, can you put your underwear in your pants on? He'd throw himself on the ground, kicking, screaming, whatever. So the Focalin was supposed to help him concentrate a little bit harder. It's actually a minor dose. He was still throwing himself around, acting aggressive. He was throwing chairs around in his classroom. He ripped a teacher's fingernail off.
what?
Oh,
Yeah.
boy.
Yes. The Focalin was supposed to help him concentrate on what he was working at school, like homework and whatnot. The Resveratrol was this itty bitty tiny pill that was supposed to help with his aggressive tendencies.
I wish Gal Pal quit writing in her book. Oh wait, that's on a sister. Sorry.
Jeez Louise. Well, it's getting close to 1:30 here. And so I think it won't be long. I'll be shutting this down. Maybe I'll have one more cigarette.
One more cigarette, Doug. Come on.
Yeah, I chain smoke. When I sit on the panel, I chain smoke. I'm sure
I did when I was
noticed.
when I was smoking. I would chain smoke on the panel. That's the only time I'd really smoke is when driving or I was on the computer.
It's like a bar.
Yeah.
We're sitting at the bar and, whatever, and shooting the shit and you chain smoke.
I smoke more on the computer and driving than I did any other time.
You've given up smoking, Monica, right?
Yep, about right before I got sick, but right before I really got sick, about a year before. So it's been about 4 years.
Good for you. Congratulations. I didn't even start smoking cigarettes till I was 27 years old.
I was 19.
Most people start when they're like 14. Yeah.
I was old. I was older. And all because I went to a bar and at that time you could smoke at a bar, so I got drunk one night and started smoking.
Remember when you used to be able to smoke in the bar?
Yeah.
Our kids will never be able to say they remember when you could smoke in a bar. Yeah.
There's bars here you can still smoke in.
At Kentucky, you can.
In Indiana, Trisha.
Tobacco state.
Oh.
Well, you have to have the bar has to apply for like a certain club.
Yeah.
I don't know. In New York, you can't.
I'm sure they have some kind of thing, but in tobacco states is where you're going to find that they still have smoking allowed in certain.
There's still restaurants in Kentucky that you're allowed to smoke in.
They're going to support what makes their money, Doug.
I believe it, but in New York State, I don't think you can smoke in a bar or a restaurant. I think no matter what, I believe.
I'm here, Doug. I'm here. None in Iowa or Illinois.
Oh, thank you, SA. It's good to see you.
Hot knives on the glass fire. Nobby's talking about smoking hash. When you're in England and you get to smoke some hash, out there they hot knife it, right? And hot knifing hash will knock you fucking on your ass. But anyway, you heat up 2 butter knives, and you have a funnel, usually made from a Pepsi bottle you've cut the bottom off of, right? A plastic Pepsi bottle. You drop a piece of hash on the one knife, and you squeeze it between the two, and it incinerates immediately and entirely. And you suck the hit up through the bottle, through the funnel. Damn. And next thing, your eyes are rolling, you're seeing stars, and you're sitting on your ass. That's what happens.
It almost reminds me of like a dab.
Oh,
it's not oil based.
No, it's not oil. It's actual hash. And whether it's the blonde, the Lebanese, or the black, the sticky stuff, either way, it works just the same.
Yeah.
Now, what I consider hash is like what they call shake. Is not the same thing?
Hashish is different. You got to make it. You process the cannabis and you make hashish.
Oh, okay. Hashish. Okay.
Hashish. It's so funny.
You can look up the recipe online, Monica. But it's the delivery system, Patrick. The delivery system is awesome. The hot knife to hot knife touch. It's not like crumbling it in a pipe and smoking it. That's a lot like smoking weed. Hot knife to hash. Holy shit.
100 grams? Damn.
100 grams of hash. That'd be about as big as a brick, wouldn't it? I don't know.
I would think so.
Wow.
You're talking about smoking weed now?
Mary Jane.
Yeah.
Oh, soap bars. Okay.
Soap bars. Okay, yeah. Now, some of the hash is so dense that you have to heat it up with a lighter flame to get it to bust up because it's so dense. You can even cut it with a razor blade. But the blonde, the Lebanese blonde, just crumbles in your fingers. It's really nice. You could do this in your cigarette with it. Crumble it. You know, you roll a cigarette, you can crumble the hash into the cigarette.
Yeah, crumble it. We used to get it and put a chunk of it on a needle through a piece of cardboard, light it, put a glass over it, let it smoke in the glass, and then lift the glass and suck the smoke out
and
of the
hit
glass.
it, yeah.
Boy.
I would drop the glass.
You drop the glass, yeah. Yeah, well.
There's a place over in Kilco called Sykes. It's a gas
I'm
station
clumsy.
place. It's like something called like a shit.
Good night, Pastor and Muppets. Remember what Monica said. She wants you to come and talk to her. Anyway.
There's like something called a blunt faster. It has a little knife where you can scrape out your little whatever it's called. Strip it out, get all the residue and everything so you can smoke it all. And then the lighter, of course. But yeah, it was something that I wanted to have when I was still smoking weed. Have a glass bowl.
No,
well,
you
I'm
got
gonna
up
get off
early.
of here. It was good
You
seeing
gonna
y'all.
You gonna go, Trisha?
Yeah.
Thank you for coming.
Coming
You're always welcome.
Yeah,
Nice
not a
meeting
problem.
Nice meeting you, Trisha.
And
Yeah.
Fig Boots is welcome too if he wants to come.
Yeah. Well, he's at work right now, so.
Oh, that's right. Yep, I
I come
actually
up
knew
here.
that.
And I had to bug you and Gal Pal for a minute.
Perfect.
You're more
Come
than
by
welcome.
come by anytime.
Yep. Catch y'all later.
All right. Have a good
See ya.
one. Tell pigs hello. Hello.
Yeah, go howl at him. Trisha, yeah, go howl at him. Okay. I'm gonna end the chat. We can sit here and chat for a minute. Thank you all for coming. Dutchman, thank you again. Everybody
Y'all.
else. We'll see you.